4, 3, 2, 1. We are live, coming at you live. It's Lichtman Live for a special edition of Lichtman Live. It is the Virginia Redistricting Referendum, the Virginia special election. Say what's up to the people, Dad.
Welcome to our sharp and sophisticated audience that wants something more than the usual blather. When you think of a referenda, your head falls on your chest with boredom, right, Sam?
Boredom.
Oh, my God. Why would we care about it?
So boring.
There's a shooting war going on,
What?
and we'll talk about that a little bit.
Oh, right.
Although, apparently, there's been another taco, right, Sam?
Apparently, but it's for the best. I mean, we don't want more death and destruction.
We like it when Trump tacos, actually, because the policies he's following are usually so disastrous that the best thing he can do is to bail out of them. We like the tacos, but it's still a taco.
Good point.
But there's a war going on here at home, the redistricting wars. And at stake is something monumental, control over the U.S. House of Representatives. It's going to make a huge difference who controls the House, not to mention the Senate, but that's another story, in the second half of Donald Trump's term.
Right.
Democratic control can block pernicious. You like that word?
Pernicious?
Pernicious.
I like it, yeah.
Pernicious legislation like the big ugly bill, and they can investigate. Under Toady Johnson, what has the U.S. House of Representatives as a separate branch of government done to check the executive?
Nothing?
Nothing, zero. But that could change with Democratic control of the House.
Right.
Do you have something you want to read before we move on?
Yeah, I just wanted to explain to people who might not know exactly what this is, exactly what's happening. Here's what's happening. So there's a special election to determine if Virginia voters will change the state's constitution to allow for congressional redistricting. That would likely shift 4 Republican-held seats to Democratic control. This is part of a long battle of redistricting. You might remember in California, in Texas, there are other states involved too. This is one of those battles, Dad.
Right. Now, because we live in Bethesda, right across the Potomac River from Virginia, unfortunately, we are subject to all of those awful ads coming out of Virginia.
Right, I've noticed those too.
And I am sick and tired of those ads of Republicans whining. Oh, my God, those nefarious, you like that word?
Yes.
Nefarious Democrats. They're breaking up the bipartisan consensus. They're trying to seek a partisan advantage out of the redistricting process. Well, as you said, Sam, who started the redistricting wars? Was it a Democrat?
No.
It was Donald Trump and Governor Abbott of Texas. Way back, almost a year ago, Donald Trump said, if we don't do anything, we're probably going to lose the midterms. And one of the things we can do is a rare mid-decade redistricting. Typically, redistricting takes place right after the census, which...
Focus.
It's hard, which makes sense.
Oh, calm down.
Which makes sense because when the census is taken, you've got to reapportion, redistrict, necessarily to meet the constitutional requirement of one person, one vote. That is under the famous one person, one vote decisions like Baker versus Carr, Westbury versus Sanders in the early 1960s. The Supreme Court under Chief Justice Earl Warren ruled that you can't have malapportioned districts like they used to have rural districts with very few people in them and very largely populated urban districts, which give rural, tend to be white conservative voters much more power. So you must redistrict, And in Congress, it has to be as close as possible to an exact population in every single district. You really can't be off by more than one person out of hundreds of thousands in a district. In state legislative or local redistricting, it's got to be within a sum of plus and minus 10%. You can't be off by more than 10% either way. So you're required to redistrict after the census. You are not required to redistrict in the middle of the decade. In fact, that's generally a very bad practice, because in 2026, Sam, how old is the census data?
6 years old.
Yeah. So you're redistricting on the basis of data that's already fundamentally changed. And by its very nature, you're going to create mal-apportioned districts. The only rationale, and it's not a rationale, for mid-decade redistricting, which is very rare, although we've seen it before in Texas, is to gain partisan advantage. And as always, Sam, Trump was right out front, right? Did he try to disguise his purpose in starting the redistricting wars?
No, sir.
No, sir. He said, Texas, I want you to do this to give Republicans a partisan advantage. And Governor Abbott and the Republican-controlled state legislature in Texas did indeed, as they always do, follow Trump's dictate, and they redistricted an already substantially gerrymandered congressional delegation that already gave Republicans a big edge, and now they've pushed the limits of partisan redistricting in Texas. Now you may ask, Sam,
yes,
why can they do this? Why isn't it unconstitutional?
Tell me.
Because guess what the Supreme Court, the conservative Supreme Court, said back in 2018?
They allowed it.
They allowed it. Not only did they allow it, they said, we have no role when it comes to partisan redistricting. You can't even bring a case in federal court, much less win a case. We're washing our hands of it, and we're letting the states do whatever they want on the flimsiest. You know, I've been involved as an expert witness in quite a few of these cases. The flimsiest rationale that there isn't a clear, objective standard for judging partisan gerrymandering. Of course there is. In fact, it's not even that difficult. A perfectly apportioned set of districts would be that you have seats in line with the vote. That is, if the vote is 50-50, the allocation of seats should also be 50-50. Now, that can be adjusted, and we have methods for doing that, for the fact that voters are not evenly distributed across the state. But taking that into account, it's not that difficult to measure extreme partisan gerrymandering. We do it all the time on racial gerrymandering. It's just not a different metric, it's just a different substance. But the courts have washed their hands of it. States are free to write the rules, to have the legislature, not the voters, try to choose the representatives. So what's going on in Virginia, as much as I don't like any of this, it's not something that Democrats suddenly came up with to break a bipartisan consensus. Quite the contrary. What's going on in Virginia is retaliation. In other words, Democrats are faced with really an impossible choice. Yeah, you know, we don't like partisan gerrymandering. We won't do it. We'll stick to independent commissions. But by so doing, we might be giving up control of the legislature, giving up control of the Congress, not because the voters are against us, but because the Republicans have already, not just in Texas, but in other places, gerrymandered, changed the rules to favor them. So what's going on in Virginia is the same thing we saw in California. It's retaliation. It's a response. It's an attempt to rebalance the scales that were unbalanced as a result of the initiative of Donald Trump and then Governor Abbott in Texas. So these whining, sanctimonious commercials coming out of Virginia. You know, I've said before, the word hypocritical is too weak. You know, we need a stronger word to describe it. But the hypocrisy here is thick enough to cut with a spoon.
They
It's
don't.
just
They don't
absurd.
care. They're willing to say whatever at whatever point that's most politically convenient to whatever stage they're at in their political agenda.
Right.
It's pretty simple.
In terms of actual fidelity
Right.
to democratic principles, we've seen that trampled and
Or even just
run down
or
time
like-
and again.
Or even the principles they said two months ago.
Right.
It's not even about democratic principles. It's
No.
just- they don't even follow what they were saying a week ago, a day ago.
Trump doesn't follow what he said yesterday. Somebody doesn't follow what he said the same day.
Right. I do want to give a quick update. The polls are closed in Virginia. We are tracking this live with you all here. There is nothing in yet. We are waiting for initial results. I will let you all know as soon as we get something in here. But as of right now, the polls are closed. They close at 7 p.m. Eastern time, but we're still waiting on results. It's only 2 minutes
also
after.
see we have no donations.
Oh my God!
That is tragic. If you want to keep us on the air, we need donations. I said, you know, the networks and the cable out, they spent millions.
Millions.
You know, we do this on a shoestring, right?
Hello.
But we can't do it on nothing.
True, we can't do
That
it on
is
nothing.
for sure. And we depend on the generosity and goodwill
Yeah.
of our audience.
The other big news today is that Trump extended the ceasefire with Iran indefinitely. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, it's Trump tacoing again, but, you know, we're glad Trump tacos, right?
Right.
Because to, you know, see him follow up on bombing their power plants and their bridges would be a war crime.
Right.
Would be a horrific violation of every standard set up by
we
the
just
Geneva Conventions.
we just got our first results in.
I can't see it.
Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit.
By the way, you heard me predict it's not going to be that close.
really?
I'm predicting at least a 10-point margin
Well, we've got
of yes.
We've got 6,000 votes in so
Oh,
far.
that doesn't
so
mean anything.
doesn't really mean much of anything.
No, it doesn't.
I'm gonna put us. At
There are
the
going to
top.
be, I think, millions of votes cast here.
Millions. of
Millions.
votes. How is that better?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, a 20-point lead, but
There's only 6,000 votes, and they're all
less
from,
than 1%.
And they're all from, let's see, Matthews County
I don't even
in
know.
rural Virginia.
Oh, that's a good sign
They,
then.
they voted for Donald Trump by 39 points.
But they're big no. They can't all be from there.
They're all from there.
Can't be.
Oh, maybe there's some. There's a tiny bit in this Waynesboro city, a small city where residents are the largest, where white residents are the largest racial group. Donald Trump won here by 6 points.
Oh, and the yes is ahead by 4 points.
No,
So there's that 10 point.
no, the no is ahead. by
Oh, the
4
no is
points.
ahead.
Yeah.
So it's a little behind what Donald Trump won there.
Yes. So we've got results in from Waynesboro and from Matthews County.
That's why the no is ahead. These are both small Trump counties.
Right. So basically, we know nothing so far, but we did get some results in.
Yeah, it's less than 1%, right?
Less than 1% of the votes are in. Yes.
Yeah, as I said, there can be millions of votes.
Millions of
Millions,
votes.
and they're all from Trump areas, so doesn't really mean anything. And remember,
We got more votes. We're now at 7,000 total votes.
still less than 1%. The margin's been cut
The margin's been
from
cut
20
already.
to 15.
Yep.
But don't make anything of this.
Nothing.
Nothing. Not when it's less than 1%. Till we get like 20, 30%, you
Right.
really can't. And it all depends where it's from, because Virginia is a very bifurcated state, right?
That's a good word. That's a good word.
You like that word.
Bifurcated.
You know, Northern Virginia is very liberal and democratic. Southern rural Virginia is kind of like the South. It's very red and conservative.
Thank you to Limited Light for your donation. We appreciate that.
Oh, we do.
We are live here covering the Virginia special election.
Very important.
Very
At
important.
stake here is control of the United States Congress.
Right.
At stake here is a Congress that is actually going to exercise its constitutional responsibility as a separate branch of government to check the executive. How much of that have we had under Speaker Mike Johnson?
Let me see. None.
None. Zero. He's totally abdicated his responsibility as a separate branch of government. He's simply a puppet.
1% of the vote is in. Dad.
Oh, and it's now almost even. Yeah.
And it is
It's
at
gotten real close.
52.5% no, 47.5% yes. And if people don't know, yes means you voted yes to
Redistrict.
change. Well, yeah, to redistrict. No means keep it the same. So basically, Dems in the state are voting yes. Republicans are voting no to simplify it, right?
Not,
I mean, not
perfectly,
necessarily, but
that's the alignment.
the gist of it, right?
Yeah. So, as I'm saying, at stake here is having a real Congress that exercises its responsibility to check the executive. Instead, we have a Congress run by Mike Johnson, who barely can keep the Congress in session. You know, you wouldn't even know whether they're in Washington or not. They're out so often, and they don't do anything when they're here anyhow. Who's only passed one piece of legislation, the big ugly bill that gives huge windfalls to big companies and the rich. According to reporting, Amazon alone, one of the richest companies in the world, is going to save billions of dollars that they don't need in this bill. And at the same time, it's striking against the most needy and most vulnerable Americans by cutting their Medicaid and cutting their food stamps. This is why I call Speaker Johnson arguably, and I believe this, the worst speaker in the history of the country, and toady Mike Johnson, because that's all he is.
Toady.
You know, why even have a Congress?
Good point, Dad. All right, we still have 1% of the vote in. We got a quick little update. I didn't see exactly how many votes came in, but the no's did go up a little bit.
A little bit.
55% no, 48% yes.
Is there any,
And we just got some more votes. The no's went up again, plus 2.4%. We're now at 57.6%.
Do we have anything from like Fairfax or Arlington
Let's
or
check.
Alexandria?
We have something from Loudoun County. We have
County.
Fairfax, the city of Fairfax.
But that's almost nothing.
Only 46% of the vote in. No, you can see here, still the majority of Northern Virginia is not in yet. So,
Right, and those red areas are in.
That color is orange, sir.
Oh,
just to let you know.
okay. So the orange, is that the Republican areas?
We just got some more votes in. Let's check in, and it went down 3% for the no's. We're now at 54% no, 46% yes.
And this is with virtually nothing from.
We have 2% of the
Northern
vote
Virginia.
in, and we got Loudoun County in Northern Virginia and Alexandria City or Fairfax City.
Right, but not the big areas yet.
We have that's only 2%. We still don't have much in from anywhere really.
Yeah, it's only 2%.
Right. Although this Matthews County place, I wish I could get it flipped here. Here we go. Matthews County has over 95% in, but there's only 3,000
And it's
votes.
71% no, so
Yeah.
we are getting some bigger returns from the no areas. There's another one with 61%.
61% in, only 4%
Yeah,
in.
but these are very, very small votes.
Loudoun County is at
Only
12%. What's this at? Brunswick
Very
County,
small.
only 61% of the vote. Yeah, really small. I mean, we only have 2% of the vote in, so
Yeah.
um,
But it's getting close. Look, it's now only 4%. It was like almost 20% to start.
oh, we must have missed a dump because I think it was even higher than that. Just a second. Oh,
Yep,
here we go.
Here we go again.
Just went up 0.1% for the no.
Yep.
I don't know. I think this is going to be close.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
You think I'm reading too much into the early
the early vote? Yeah, we really, there are hundreds of thousands of votes to come in from Northern Virginia.
True.
It's only like, remember, millions of votes.
And the no's just went up 1%.
Yep.
Now at 53%, we have 3% of the vote in from the Virginia special election.
Yeah, it may be 6%, but it's only 4,000 votes, which is nothing.
Oh,
it's only 3% in.
Yes. Here we go. Oh, and it just flipped.
It just flipped.
Plus 5% for the yes.
I'm telling you, it's not going to be close.
Wow, that was big. And we only went up 2% of the vote.
Yeah, and a big flip.
I don't know what came in.
Richmond, maybe.
Outside of Richmond. Chester.
Richmond
There's
area.
only 1% of the voting from here. Oh, Norfolk.
Henrico, maybe.
Norfolk just came in. I think that's what it is.
That's not a huge number.
Yeah, but it's a huge difference.
It's a huge difference.
That could flip it a couple percentages.
Is Henrico in?
Where's that?
Next to Richmond.
Henrico.
There it is.
No, it's not in.
Yeah. That's
what?
That's big.
That's what? You're keeping me on my toes, man. That's what?
Big for Democrats, what I was going to say.
Do you consider yourself a Democrat or a Democrat? I consider myself a Democrat because I support Demi Moore.
Oh.
Yeah.
Isn't she a little old for you?
I didn't say it. I just said I supported her. That's all
right.
I said. And we just got another dump in. Minus 0.7 for the yes, plus 0.7 for the no's.
But in terms of numbers, it's going up. Maybe not in terms of percentages.
Okay.
And there's still almost nothing from Northern Virginia.
Northern Virginia, home of the wild
Fairfax
frontier.
County is 0.
Fairfax County has 0% in.
Yeah, Paris won by 35 points there.
Harris won by 35 points.
Yeah, Fairfax County is huge.
Prince William's not in.
0, another big. It's going to be not close.
You sure about that?
Yes, if it's already 52% with almost nothing from Northern Virginia.
Just got another dump. Minus 2%, 0.2% for the yeses.
Yeah, we're still at 6%.
Right, we're still pretty
I think my
away.
prediction's going to be right. It's going to be 10 points at least.
Really?
Yep.
I don't think I disagree.
I know. But I haven't been wrong yet about these. Hey, the Yankees are winning. That ought to give you some solace.
Oh, we have to ask the chat.
Oh, right. We have a poll, don't we?
He, for some reason, wants to do on Thursday a live following the NFL draft.
That's the poll.
Right. So the poll is, do you want us to
cover the NFL draft live on Thursday? Simple yes or no.
Can I do this from my phone? Or I have to do it from the chat. All right. Give me a second. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Another dump. It didn't tell us the percentage shift. We're now at 57% of the vote in.
I don't think it shifted.
51% yes, 48% no.
All right, I'm ready to call it.
What?
Yep.
You're kidding.
Nope.
Hold on. Let me do this poll real quick. Do you want...
I know the state, and if there are nothing in from the big Northern Virginia and they're up by 3 points, no way they can lose. Just aren't enough.
Oh, huge. Just went up 5% the yes.
Yep.
They're now at 57% yes and 42% no.
All right, I'm calling it.
You're calling it?
I'm calling it.
Holy moly.
Yep, I'm going to be the first.
7:15.
Yep.
The polls have been closed for 15 minutes.
Maybe I shouldn't call it because I don't want our audience to go away.
Well, 10% of the vote in. It's now 56% yes, 43%
All right, so the
no.
vote is starting to roll in, and we are getting some returns from Northern Virginia.
Yes. Loudoun County is now at 70% in.
Yeah.
Arlington County is at 49% in.
What's Fairfax?
Fairfax
That's the big one.
is still not in yet.
Oh, okay. That's where Harris won by 35 points.
Yeah. Virginia Beach, only 2% in at Portsmouth. And Norfolk, 26% in.
Yeah, I don't know where the no votes are going to come from.
Petersburg, a small city where black residents are the largest racial group. Kamala Harris won here by 73 points. Wow.
Well, they're up by about that much.
They got
78.
89% chance, or 89% voted yes.
Yes. How about Richmond?
Richmond is not in yet.
Harris won there very big.
Yeah, Richmond and Henrico County are not in. Henrico County, baby.
And you said Fairfax is not in.
And Fairfax County, Virginia is not in.
I'm calling it.
You're calling it?
I'm calling it, but I don't want to lose our audience. Maybe I shouldn't.
No, I think you should. If you're ready to call it, you should call it.
I'm ready to call it.
We just got another dump in, minus 0.8% for yes.
When Fairfax comes in, you're going to see a big shift.
Right.
Ask how many votes are expected in Fairfax.
Ask who that.
Just ask Siri, anything. Google.
Give me a second. Thank you, Carthus, for your donation. We appreciate that.
We do appreciate it.
If you're tuned in, don't forget to like the stream. It helps us a lot. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Turn on that notification bell so you know we're live. We just got another dump. Minus 0.8% for the yes, plus 0.8% for the no. We're now at 53% to 46%. The yes is ahead. We just got another dump. Another dump.
Up.
Minus 0.1% plus.
Still only 12%.
Right.
All right.
Right.
I'm going to check if you're not going to.
Sorry, I'm trying to cover this live, Dad.
All right, I got it.
Still nothing from Fairfax or Prince Williams County.
How many votes are expected to be cast in Fairfax County tonight?
We've got really big dumps here, folks.
They chickened out on me.
Thank you for John who chickened out on you, Siri or Google
Said
AI.
several 100,000.
Yeah. Thank you to John Rogers for gifting 5 memberships. We appreciate that.
We really do. And let me again put this in context.
Okay.
This is not something that the Democrats came up with as the ads that are beaming in from Virginia would suggest. It is very rare, typically, to have mid-decade redistricting. You normally have redistricting right after the census to make sure that, in accord with the most recent census data, you are achieving one person, one vote. That is, as close as possible, having each congressional district have an equal population. This is based on constitutional decisions from the 1960s when there was gross and blatant malapportionment.
A big drop for the yeses.
Wow.
Minus 2%.
That is a big drop.
The yeses are now at 50% and the noes are at 49%.
Wow, it's nail-bitingly close.
It's very close.
But again, nothing till anything comes in from Fairfax.
There's a lot more coming out from rural Virginia. It's more orange out here now.
Exactly.
Thank you to our benefactor, George Politis, and thank you to Shelley Carter for your donation. We appreciate that.
So I was saying, very rare. And this all was started, believe it or not, by guess who, Sam?
I wasn't listening.
Who started the redistricting wars?
Donald Trump.
Donald Trump. Very explicitly. Not for any good government reason, but saying he's worried about the midterms, thinks they're going to lose. I'm paraphrasing. So he goes to Governor Abbott, one of his toadies, and says, I want you to redistrict your already Republican gerrymander to make it even more Republican gerrymander. And what do you think Governor Abbott does in response to what Trump asks?
Sir, yes, sir.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. Wow.
You just saw a pretty
Almost
big
even.
dip again, 0.8%. Minus for the yeses, we're now at 50 to 49%.
Nail biter.
But again, There are some reporting in Fauquier County, and the no's are winning big, but only 8% of the vote in. So,
Yeah.
we just got some from Prince Williams County.
All right.
Wait, how did that change things? We're now at 52.
Yep, it changed things.
We're now at 52% yes, 47% no's. The yeses got a bump with Prince William County coming in. 52% of the vote just boom like that just came in from Prince William County. The yeses in Prince William are 64% yes, 36% no.
But you notice, even though a lot of look at those red counties, you'll see a lot of them have most of the vote in.
I don't know what just happened. A bunch of the votes just disappeared. Prince William is now saying 0% in just after saying 54% was in.
That's really strange.
I don't know if that's a glitch or if that was an error or what's happening, but we're back at 50.
That's really strange.
We're back at 50 to 49.
Back where we were before.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened there.
Well, nothing we can do about it. Just have to wait and see what happens.
Huh.
But check out some of those red counties. I'll bet most of the vote is in.
That was weird. It also went from 15. Oh, okay.
Here we
get again.
Now we're getting it. Okay. Yeah, now we're up by almost by 4+.
We've got 16% of the vote in, 52% yes, 47% no. Okay, yeah. I think they just there was a quick.
Now you got
there.
The Prince, yeah.
Although before it said 54% in, now it's reporting 46% in.
All right, close enough.
But yeah, there's a lot of counties out here that are reporting 24%, 43, 13, 28,
91,
51,
61. Yeah, a lot of those red counties are heavily in.
There was no 91.
I thought that I saw it 91.
No
it went by so fast, hard to see. But
I mean, they're all over. There's some that are 3% in. There are some that are 60% in. 38. Here's over 90% in from
over 95.
Bath County.
But it's hardly any votes.
Right, these are tiny little counties.
See, that's the problem for the no's. Where are they going to get the big cache of votes?
Cash money.
To turn it around.
67 from Washington. That's pretty big. 13,000 votes.
Yeah, but it's 67 in. Right. Not going to get a whole lot more votes there.
Right.
Not only do they have to overcome the current lead, they have to overcome what comes in from Fairfax.
Right. Fairfax still hasn't come in yet. Loudoun County is now at 87% in.
Yeah. What about Arlington?
Arlington is 62% in.
Right.
About 50,000 votes there so far.
But the big cache is Fairfax.
Still nothing from Richmond yet either. Or Henrico County.
None from Henrico. Yeah, that's another big cache of Democratic votes.
Right.
Richmond and its suburbs. Now, here's another thing I want to point out.
Okay, go ahead.
Gerrymandering is not a guarantee. Yes, you can tilt districts in the favor of one party or another, but that can backfire.
Right.
It can backfire if there's a big landslide one way or another, because there are only so many votes you can shave. So when you're adding districts, you're going to reduce the margins. That's just simple math, right?
Right.
You're not creating more votes. You're just redistributing the votes you have. And if the pundits and the polls are right, and I'm not saying they are, I'm not a big fan of that, this could be a big Democratic wave, which could mean all these +5, +6, +7 redistricted Republican districts could go under. They could go Democratic.
Right.
Not impossible. So it's tightened again.
Yes, we're now at 20% of the vote. Oh, it just got another little dump. I don't think it really changed anything.
No.
We're at 20% of the vote in, 50.7% on the yes, 49.3% on the no.
Close.
I don't think it's going to be a 10-point victory like you called. I think I'm going to be right.
No, I've already called it.
I know you called it, but you also said
I
just switched.
Be 10 points.
It just switched.
Oh no.
The no's are now ahead, 50
fractionally
by
40 votes.
by 0.1%, I think.
Yeah, 40 votes.
Oh, 40 votes. Holy moly. What just came in? maybe some of these North
Yeah,
Frederick
remember,
County,
it's only 20%.
Rockingham County. Roanoke is in. Roanoke County is only 18% in. The Virginia Beach area, Suffolk County is only 5% in. Norfolk is only 25% in.
Those should be good yes areas.
Yeah. We still don't have anything from Fairfax.
Nothing. And anything from Arlington?
Yeah, Arlington is 63% in.
Oh, okay.
It ain't going to be a 10-point victory.
I'm telling you, they're going to be hundreds of thousands of votes coming in from. Wow, the no's are still ahead.
No's are still ahead. We just got a little bit more votes. I agree. Yes is going to win.
Yep.
But it's not going to be a 10% or 10-point victory.
We'll see.
You think so?
It'll be closer to 10 than 2. Let's put it that way. I don't care. Right. The bottom line is, I don't care if it's 50 plus 1. It doesn't matter.
It just feels like no's went up ahead a little bit more. It just feels like we're in a bit of a sad place. We're in state by state. We're essentially voting to screw up all of our maps because a redistricting war started. It just doesn't feel good to me.
No, I explained in the beginning. It's a horrible thing. I don't think we should ever have this kind of mid-decade redistricting for the sole purpose of achieving partisan advantage. I think that's wrong, but the fault is Donald Trump and his Supreme Court.
I agree with that.
It's not the fault of the Democrats in Virginia like the Republicans would make us believe.
Right. I'm not taking the Republicans' word for it. Don't get me wrong.
But we are in a sad place. Your analysis is exactly right. We shouldn't have to be doing this. Wow, the no's are picking up.
That change anything?
A little bit.
Oh, yeah, it did a little bit.
Yeah.
The no's are now at 50.8%, and the yeses are at 49.2%.
Right. But it's only like 2,300 votes.
So it's just changed again. Okay, the yeses got a plus 0.1.
Yeah.
Don't forget, if you're watching, to like the stream. Minus 0.2 for the yeses. We're now...
Keep in mind, it's 25% of the vote. That's probably equal to what you get from Northern Virginia. Or less. But still to come from Northern Virginia.
We still don't have anything from Fairfax. We have 46% of the vote in from Prince William. Harris won Prince Williams by 18 points.
Right.
And right now the yeses are up 64-36.
So much more than that.
So that's
remember, Harris won the state.
Right. So that's a good sign for the yeses, right?
How many votes were cast in Fairfax County in the 2025 Virginia gubernatorial election? That would give us some idea.
The no's just went ahead even more.
Wow.
They're now at 51.9%.
445,000 votes cast last year.
In what?
Fairfax.
Okay. We're at about, total reporter, we're about 829,000 right now.
Now, they're not going to be that many, but let's say there'll be 350,000 at least. I'm going to do a little math. You can say Harris wins 70, the yes wins 70%. Does that seem reasonable?
Let's see what Loudon's at 60.
Fairfax. How big was her victory?
35 points.
Yeah. So 70 is reasonable. That means she gets 240,000 votes. I'm reducing it a little. He gets 110, or no, does. That's a swing of 130,000 votes.
That would flip it.
Yep.
But it's not going to be 10 points. We've got 20. How is that possible?
It's only 27% of the vote in, and it's mostly red areas.
Well, I guess
we don't have Richmond. We don't have Henrico.
True.
We don't have Fairfax.
I was talking specifically about the flip that would come from Fairfax. The no's are climbing. They're now at 52%.
Wow.
47% yes.
Wow.
Yes, Michelle, they are voting on redistricting in Virginia. If you're just joining us live, we are covering the special election in Virginia, which is a redistricting referendum. It's a special election to determine whether Virginia voters will change their state constitution to allow for congressional redistricting that would likely shift 4 Republican-held seats to Democratic control.
Very good. You got that exactly right.
Well,
How's
I
our
was
poll
reading.
doing?
Oh, right, our NFL draft poll. Let's see. It looks like 58% say yes, they want to cover the NFL draft.
Ha!
I'd be happy to cover the NFL draft. It just seems kind of random, but okay. Should we do a poll on who do you think is going to win this? The yes or the no's? Okay.
And check the prediction markets too.
Yeah, let me check the prediction markets. Give me a
Do
second.
that first.
Do what first? Check the prediction markets first? Okay.
No, do the poll first so we don't bias it.
Right. Who will win tonight?
Yes or no?
The yeses. Is that right? Do you put NOS apostrophe or do you put NO apostrophe S?
I'm sorry, what?
For no's, do you put
NO apostrophe S.
And for yes, YES apostrophe?
Yes.
Okay. Ben Weinberg wants to know, why won't Maryland do this? Because Maryland's already gerrymandered.
It's already. There's only one Republican seat.
All right, the no's are still cruising here. We're now at 53% no, 46% yes.
It's a little scary.
It's a little scary, a little frightening.
If it's still there at 50, I'm going to start to worry.
Like you're going to start to maybe retract your call.
No, I'm not retracting anything.
Okay, no retraction. All right, let's check the betting market real quick.
Yeah.
Let me do it on my phone though, so we can keep these results up.
They still keep creeping up, but it's only 30%.
I'm checking the prediction markets. Let's see. Will the Virginia redistricting referendum pass? Why can't I see this? 99% say yes.
Oh. Of course, I've already called it.
Yeah, I think
before I saw the prediction markets.
True, you called it at 7. You called it 15. You called it 20 minutes ago.
Yep.
Yeah, the prediction market right now has it on
99%.
99%. Look.
Yeah. They're saying the same thing we are.
Right.
Hundreds of thousands of votes yet to come in from Northern Virginia.
Now the high in terms of margin of victory, the highest betting odds are still 6 to 9% yes. 57% are saying 6 to 9% voting margin towards the yes. The next is 3 to 6.
Right.
So the betting markets are still very confident because, like you said,
they're saying the same thing I see. There's going to be 700,000 votes yet to come from Northern Virginia.
I don't know about 700,000 votes.
It could be. Fairfax alone could have 400,000.
Right. True. Prince William is at 46% reporting. Loudon is at 94%.
Arlington.
Fairfax City, it doesn't really matter. Arlington is at 75%. There's not. I don't think there's. I don't think
it's
there's
a little scary.
I don't think there's 700,000 votes.
Yeah, maybe not, but 500,000 at least.
But Richmond and Henrico County are still not in either.
Yeah.
So if you count those, I don't know how many votes are from are in that but
There's probably 100,000 between the two of them.
so maybe like 500,000 votes still to come in from those more liberal areas.
I'd say 6. Hold on.
Okay.
How many votes did Richmond City cast in the 2025 gubernatorial election in Virginia? Give me an answer.
It's
anything else.
As of right now, it's almost a 10-point lead for
incredible,
the no's.
Hang on. How many votes did Richmond City cast in the 2025 gubernatorial election in Virginia? $106,000, 109,000.
Right.
So it's a lot of votes coming in from there.
Right. And it's obviously going to be heavily yes, but it's not going to be 100% yes. There's still going to be thousands of votes for the no.
Yep.
We are now officially at a 9-point victory right now for the no's. Obviously, there's only 35% of the vote in. And you already called it for the yeses.
I did.
But it's getting hairier than we thought.
It's getting hairy.
It's definitely not going to be a 10-point victory of margin. These vote dumps are not even changing the percentages right now.
No.
Right now, the no's are a little bit less than 100,000 votes ahead. We're at 504,000 for the yeses, 604,000 for the no's. Only 35% of the vote is in.
They're going to be 500,000 votes
Mike.
From Fairfax, Henrico, and Richmond alone.
Right.
That's almost half of the total that's cast already.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I still.
And they're going to be 70% yes.
I still feel confident that the yes is going to win, but it's not going to be.
But it's scary.
Yeah, it's not going to be a blow. And again, it's not like 100% of those votes are going to the yes. Yes, there's going to be hundreds of thousands of votes, but there's also going to be maybe 100,000 votes for the no's as well.
Right, but it's going to be a 200,000 vote shift.
Right, right. Which would put yeses back up ahead.
Yes.
And most of rural Virginia
is in.
Yeah. Carroll County, Virginia is at over 95, 46,
95.
No, that's a blue city. 47, 52. I mean, these are tiny counties. I mean,
but still, that's where the strength of the, a lot of small counties. And if they're mostly in or half in.
Yeah, the big thing is that we still have nothing from Richmond, nothing from Henrico County, and nothing from Fairfax. Right. Zero.
That's 500,000 votes, 350,000 of which will be Democratic.
Right. Which would flip
200,000 votes switch.
Right, which would flip the yeses to being ahead. Somebody says, rural Virginia, rise up against the anti-constitutional globalist cabal. There you go. No is officially at a 10% lead right now.
Wow.
Over 100,000 votes now.
102,000.
Approximately, yeah.
100.
Okay, we just got another dump. Didn't change the percentage
at all.
Why do you think it's taking so long to get anything from Fairfax and Richmond and Henrico?
I have no idea.
I don't know. So the thing about Henrico though is Harris only won by 29 points.
A lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, Harris won by 66 in Richmond and 35 in Fairfax.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's going to be a couple 100,000 votes flip on those.
Right. Yeah, I'm not. We still have nothing from Clark County. I don't know. That's a Trump County.
Yes.
A lot of the ones that are also out here in rural Virginia are all Trump counties. That's a Trump County, Trump County, Trump County, Trump.
So there are some more
There are some more
small
Trump
counties.
Yeah, small counties that are Trump counties.
But is there a big county left that's a Trump county?
I don't know the population of these counties off the
Yeah.
top of my head.
No, they're all the ones you just cited are small rural counties.
Right, they're not going to be huge. They're
No.
all way outside.
What about Virginia Beach?
Virginia
and
Beach?
Norfolk?
That's a good question, Dad. So Virginia Beach is actually on the no side.
Oh,
Harris only won here by 3 points. That's a little concerning.
that is a little concerning.
Now, only 35% of the vote is in Virginia
okay.
Beach, but
The no is
the no
well
is-
ahead.
is
That's
well
a little
ahead.
concerning. What about Norfolk?
Norfolk County is 38% in, 66%
Big
yes.
yes. Yeah.
It's a black county, I
Yes, of
believe.
course.
Harris won there by 42 points.
Right.
One of the biggest margins. And then Portsmouth, which is also a small city with black residents. Harris won by 39 points. 48% of the vote in, 65% yes. 30. This Virginia Beach is a little concerning.
Yeah.
Um
But it's only 35% in, so probably depends where it is.
Yeah, but Harris still won this, and we're seeing the yeses underwater.
Well
right
ahead,
now.
yeah.
No, the yes is well behind.
Behind, yes, right.
Yeah.
The no's well ahead.
But as we've been saying, there's nothing in from Fairfax, there's nothing in from Richmond, and there's nothing in from Henrico County. I don't know why I like saying it like that.
Let me see how many. I said there were 100,000 votes
In Richmond.
400,000 in Fairfax.
Right.
Henrico doesn't have that many, but it's probably got 50 maybe. Let me see.
Maybe.
Hang on. How many votes did Henrico County cast in the 2025 gubernatorial election in Virginia?
We have over 1,300 people watching. Don't forget to like the stream. It helps us a lot.
Answers. All right.
You're on text message.
Oh,
He's sending his voice commands into a text group with me and my mom.
quiet.
Oh, that's classic. That's a classic.
I got it now.
Okay.
How many votes did Henrico County cast in the 2025 gubernatorial election in Virginia? Oh, wow. A lot more than I thought.
How many?
150,000.
Oh, okay.
That's 250,000 in Henrico and Richmond,
Right.
400,000 in Fairfax.
Right.
That's why it's only 40%.
Right. But the no's are now over 10%.
No, they're not. 9.4.
Oh, 9.4. Sorry, I read that wrong.
They've gone down a hair.
This is what the New York Times live forecast is saying right now. They're saying our forecast thinks that yes has more remaining votes than no and is on track to receive 52% of the final vote.
Good.
That's from the New York Times.
I'm way ahead of them. I called it an hour ago.
You called, well, not quite.
Okay,
but
40 minutes ago.
You called it at 7:15. You called it 30 minutes ago. It's now
Okay.
7:44. But the no's are still climbing.
Nothing is going to change for the yes until those three, Richmond, Henrico, and Fairfax, come in.
Right.
That's 600,000 votes.
Now here's another. This is a small county, but here's Northampton County, which is on the Delmarva Peninsula, but it's part of Virginia. Harris won by 6 points, but the yes only won here by 2 points.
Yeah, but it's such a small number of votes.
But I'm just saying is it a pattern maybe that we're seeing here?
Yeah, remember Harris won the state, so they don't have to exceed or even equal Harris.
Right, true. I'm just saying, you look at, and Virginia Beach is also a little concerning. Harris won by 3 points, and the yeses are now down by
14.
Yeah.
That is a little concerning.
That's pretty massive.
But look at Prince George's.
Prince William.
Prince William, rather.
Yeah,
So Harris won by 18,
18.
and they're up by 28.
True. That could. I mean, that certainly makes up for.
Yeah, and that's a
Virginia
bigger
Beach. Yeah.
number of votes, or at least an equal number of votes.
Yeah. So if you're tuned in here, we're still saying that the yes is on track to win, but the no's are putting up a fight.
They're putting up a fight.
We've got
But you know what?
What?
If they win by one vote, that's all that matters. In 2000, 6 million votes were cast in the state of Florida in the presidential election. Do you know how many votes George W. Bush won by out of 6 million?
I can't remember now.
537.
Wow.
And did that affect his winning all 25 electoral college votes?
Nope.
Nope. So I don't care if we win by 537 votes.
Who's
Doesn't
we?
matter. If the yeses win by 537, you know we're rooting for the yeses.
Who said? When did I say that?
You said that right in the beginning.
I don't think I've said it. I don't think I've said one way or the other.
No.
I'm not a Democrat or a Republican.
Right. You don't have to be a Democrat or Republican just to say you want to see this balanced. That's all.
I guess so.
You don't want to have one party or the other have a redistricting advantage.
I agree with that. We're still at a 10-point margin of victory. Free throw guy says, "Let's get the professor a shirt that says all I do is win." P.S. Did you look into getting a new set of office chairs? No.
Not yet. We're thinking about it. Check our poll. See if it's changed.
Oh, right. Our poll. Okay. We just saw the first decrease for the nose in a while.
Yes. And it's only a couple of tenths.
Right. Who will win tonight in Virginia? The yeses in our internal poll are at 76%. The no's are at 24%.
And how about covering the draft?
You have to end a poll to start a new poll. The draft was at almost 60%, so I mean it won.
Doesn't mean we're going to do it.
Are you ready? You the one. Are you ready to cover the NFL draft?
I'm ready.
Okay. All right. I was telling him earlier,
I had a picture of me right in front of Eli Manning's house that Sam never sent to the NFL.
He wanted me to send it so they could get him on their scouting board.
Get me on the board, yeah.
I mean, I follow football, but I'm not like a scouting what. Are you a scouting expert?
You bet.
Okay. All right. We just saw another slip.
Yep.
From the nose. I mean, I told him, like, if you want to do a sports channel, we can make a sports channel and cover sports.
We'll see. We're not making a final determination right now.
Okay. All right. See. We just saw a big shift, minus 0.6% for the nose. We are now at an 8% margin.
That's a big shift. It was just 10.
Right. So we're already seeing it.
Must be getting some results from.
No.
Nothing from Richmond, Henrico, or Fairfax.
Nothing from Fairfax.
Wow.
Nothing from Henrico. Nothing from Richmond. So that's a good sign for the yeses because.
So that's, what did we say? 600,000, 500,000 votes, something along that line. Albemarle. Well, that's only 17%.
Yeah. This is
a pretty solid yes.
This is outside of Charlottesville where UVA is.
Yeah.
Harris won this by 34 points. That's pretty remarkable. And then Charlottesville is 84% in. Harris won this by 69 points.
And they're winning it by 72.
Yeah.
You really, it's hard to make judgments on these counties which have not have huge numbers of votes.
Right. Good point.
It's kind of in the error margin. The only one that was disturbing was what?
Virginia
Beach.
That was the only one that was like, This is from CD No Handle. There's been speculation that the misleading ads the GOP put out might have some voters confused about how to vote. Wonder if there's anything to that.
I think there probably is. Referenda are always tricky. It's always hard to exactly understand them. But I'm not sure those misleading commercials made a difference.
Yeah, I doubt it.
I'd be surprised. People pretty much tune out partisan commercials.
I heard that there was like millions of dollars worth of like dark money put into this race that you can't even track.
You know, dark money is a huge blight on our system. You know, literally hundreds of millions, even billions of dollars of dark money gets put into our campaigns, which you can't track.
That's pretty
scary. I've lectured it all over the world, and people tell me, you're so lucky to live in the U.S., you know, where there's no corruption. You know, aside from real corruption, I always tell them corruption is legal in America with, you know, virtually unlimited campaign donations and all of this dark money that you can't trace. So it's still 8 points.
Yeah, we've got 47% of the vote in. It's 54.1% on the no's, 45.9% on the yeses.
That didn't change.
We just got a quick little dump. That didn't change nothing. We still don't have anything in from Fairfax, from Henrico County, or from Richmond.
What about some of the other Northern Virginia? Alexandria?
Loudoun is over 95. Prince William's still at 46.
Oh, that's a lot of votes.
Fairfax is at over 95. Arlington County is at 82.
Right.
Alexandria is at 78.
Right, but these are nowhere close to the votes in Fairfax.
Good point, Dad. Really?
Or in Richmond and Henrico.
No, you didn't say it right.
What?
You didn't say that county right. It's Henrico.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Henrico. How about that?
Perfect. We're now at, if you're just joining us, we're following the Virginia special. Oh, we just got a pretty big change here. Minus 0.5% for the no's. We're now at 53.7% for the no. The yes is at 46.3%.
So it's creeping up. It's a little over 7. It was just 10 a couple minutes ago.
Right. We're almost at the 50% of votes in mark. We're at 49% of the vote in. Nope, still didn't make any difference.
Nope.
If you're just joining us, we are following the special election in Virginia, which is a redistricting referendum, a special election to determine if Virginia voters will change the state's constitution to allow for congressional redistricting. That would likely shift 4 Republican-held seats to Democratic control. We just saw another quick shift. We're now at 50% of the vote in, minus 0.2% for the no's, 53.5% for the no's, 46.5% for the yeses. 50% of the vote in, Dad.
Wow. Check the prediction markets. See if they change.
I mean, the prediction market was at 99%.
It's not going to change,
It's not going to change. Where is it?
Nothing changed. When it's going to change, you'll see a big change when those votes come in.
Right.
Now votes are just trickling in.
Right. The prediction market still has the yeses at 99%.
Yeah. So nothing has.
Now, is it true what I heard that even Abigail Spanberger, we saw minus 0.1%, 51% of the vote in? Is it true that even Abigail Spanberger was getting a little bit of cold feet on this at certain points?
That I don't know.
Oh, you didn't hear about that? I mean,
no.
Barack Obama was in ads
for
voting yes. So.
Yeah.
And he doesn't usually stick his neck out that often.
No, he doesn't. But there's a lot at stake here. I mean, do you really want another Congress run by Tody Johnson?
Hell no.
I mean, that's just a nightmare.
I don't like Tody Johnson at all.
No.
Most of rural Virginia, especially Western Virginia, is in.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all at pretty high percent. They're all at over 50%.
Yeah. I do not see how the no's can expand.
Well, there's a couple. I don't know how big Hanover County is, but
it's not real big.
They went 26%. 26%.
Yeah.
Trump victory. This county, Southampton, 26 Donald Trump victory. I don't think
these are
Southampton
small
is that
counties.
big. Charlotte County, Trump won here by 49 points. Yeah, they really got about 4 counties left that don't have anything in for Trump counties. That
But
is,
they're small.
but they're tiny. And then Henrico, Richmond, and Fairfax are still waiting for probably the yes side of things, and they're much bigger than those 4 Trump counties. And Virginia Beach, I think maybe that's what we're seeing here in terms of the yeses making a little bit of a comeback.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
The yeses are now ahead in Virginia Beach.
Yeah. So that made a big difference.
Yeah.
Hanover, I think, is the biggest Trump county
Left. Yeah, that's a Richmond suburb.
Yes.
So
that's got 100,000. Not 100,000. It's got about 50,000 votes.
Gotcha. We are at 54% of the vote.
Oh, it's really changed a lot. It's gone down from what, 10 to 5.6.
5.6% margin. Right now, the no's are ahead. They're at 52.8%. The yeses are at 47.2%. We're at 54% of the vote in, Dad. We are over. Up. Nope, didn't change anything. We're at.
I just notice where the trend is. It's gone from 10 to just over 5.
Right.
And that's with still the big 3 not in.
Correct. The big 3. We're calling the big 3 tonight. Fairfax, Richmond. Oh, Richmond has started coming in. We've got 2% of the vote in from Richmond. Not 800 votes for the no's, 700 votes for the yeses. So
yeah, it doesn't mean.
Oh, and we're getting votes in now from Henrico. 65% for the yeses, 35% for the no's.
That's on pace. Harris won by 29.
Now we've got 5% of the vote in from Richmond. The yeses are now ahead. Let's see how that changed things overall. Didn't change things drastically.
It brought it down from 10 to 5.
No, we were just at 5.
Oh.
Those were coming in.
Those, I think, came in before it went down.
You think? I mean,
I
saw them change colors as we were looking at the map down here. Like they were gray, and then they changed colors while we were down here on the map.
I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Of course it matters.
There's a tiny percentage in from those areas.
True. We are now at 55% of the vote in. The no's are at 52.5%. The yeses are at 47.5%. And we're starting to get some votes in from Richmond and Henrico County, but it's still really tiny.
Just
only
5%.
5% in from Richmond, 22% in from Henrico County.
And nothing still from Fairfax.
We still haven't gotten a single vote in from Fairfax County, Virginia, a high-income suburban county where white residents are the largest racial group. Kamala Harris won here by 35 points in 2024.
Anything from Hanover?
Still nothing from Hanover County, Virginia.
I think that's the largest red area yet to come in.
Right. And by red, we mean orange tonight.
Orange. Right. I'm used to calling it red.
Right. All right. Well, we are now anticipating more votes in from the yes-leaning Richmond and the yes-leaning Henrico County. As of right at this moment, we have 56% of the vote in. There is a 5-point lead for the no's. It just shifted.
I'll be right back.
Minus 0.1% for the no's. Go ahead. You all right? Careful. You good?
Good.
Okay. Oh, no. What did I do? Okay, we're back. I think I pressed it back for some reason. We have over 1,600 people watching. Don't forget to like the stream. It helps us a lot. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Turn on that notification bell so you know we're live. We accept donations here on this channel. We also have a membership. And on our regular streams, our members get in line to ask questions. We are currently we haven't moved at all. I'm checking in with the chat. Dokel says, Fairfax is going to flip this thing so hard. Blair Caldwell says, I voted yes and Henrico. Henrico County. That's the way I call it. Shout out to Henrico County. Shady Lady says, born in Norfolk, voted yes, folks. PJ says, all you yes voters have zero integrity. Okay, the no's just went up a little bit. We got another percentage of the vote in, 0.2% up for the no's. Did I vote yes or no? I do not live in the state of Virginia, so I do not vote in the state of Virginia. Hey, welcome back.
Thanks.
You want some?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just looking at the chat while you were gone.
Okay. Any questions?
There's a lot of people
it's exactly 5% now.
Now it is. We're at 58% of the vote in, and it's exactly 5%. The no's are at 52%, 0.5. This is at 47%, 0.5.
And a little while ago, at like 45%, it was a 10-point lead.
Right. Richmond is now at 11% reporting, and Henrico is still at 22. They haven't moved since we last checked.
Go back to Richmond.
Okay, we're going back to Richmond. Yes.
So she won by 66, and it's ahead by 40, but it's only 11%.
Right. There's still a lot more to go in Richmond.
So multiply that by 10 or so, and you're going to have, as I said, close to 100,000 votes.
Don't forget, you got to talk into the mic.
You're going to, multiply that by 10, and you're going to have almost 100,000 votes. Not quite.
Now, I'm noticing a lot of people in the chat calling.
Oh, now it's gone up to 42.
Okay. That change anything?
No.
Nothing major. There are people in the chat calling Dems in Virginia cheaters.
How are they cheaters when they're getting a vote of the people?
That's a fair point. I guess their point would be you're like, you know what, the point we've been making, you're redistricting in the middle.
Yeah, we agree.
Right.
But remember who started this war. None of this would have happened except Donald Trump corrupts everything he touches.
Right.
He's corrupted the entire redistricting process.
Right. In the context of the country we're living in. Okay,
nothing changed. Still 5 points.
Hunter Williams wants to know if the yeses are likely to win. Yes, we are maintaining the yeses.
I called it an hour ago.
Well, 45 minutes.
45 minutes? God, it seems like an hour. And remember, 400,000 votes from Fairfax are not in.
Yeah. We're closing on the 60% of votes in mark, though.
It's now down to, what, 4.8? That didn't change
anything.
I think you'll see the yeses go ahead by the time we get to 75, 80%.
The Heart of the Ocean says, I voted yes in Richmond, Virginia. Time to fight fire with fire.
That's the point. No one's defending gerrymandering. We despise it.
You've worked your whole career to stop it.
Stop it. But there were two culprits here. The Supreme Court, which said, we're washing our hands of this, do what you want. And Donald Trump, who started the war, strictly for partisan advantage.
If you're angry about this, go to Trump.
Yeah.
And that's
the root of all of this. That's the root of this. So it's still exactly 5 points.
Yeah. Ain't no love. Yeah, nothing's changed.
Nothing from Fairfax.
We're still at 0% of the vote in from Fairfax.
That's remarkable. And virtually nothing from Henrico or Richmond, like 20%.
Love Great Pyre says voted early in Richmond, Virginia.
Ask our Richmond residents why the vote is so slow.
Richmond folks, I want you to. No, I don't actually. I was gonna say go to your voting polls and no, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Let them do their job. It sounds like Rudy Giuliani or Trump.
And I think this is pretty much, well, I don't know what's happening in Florida. I don't know if they're redistricting or not.
All right, the
Florida.
yeses just got a point.
So it's now
5%.
4.4.
We are now over the 60% of votes in margin. We're now at 60% of the vote in. The noes are at 52.2%. The yeses are at 47.8%. I will say, of all the elections we've been covering since the 2024 presidential election, this is the closest one we've seen. The rest have pretty
been
much
really
been blowouts.
mostly blowouts.
I don't think we've gotten this far into the vote, and it's been
this close.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of a nail biter. If you didn't know where the votes were coming from.
All right, now we are getting votes in from Richmond. I mean, not from Richmond, from Fairfax, Virginia. 9% of the vote in. Already over 30,000 votes. 75% for the yes, 25% for the no's.
So if you game that out to 400,000 votes, that's well over 100,000 flip.
And that would definitely flip it.
Yes.
Because right now we are at a difference of about 80,000.
80,000.
82,000. So, yeah, but Fairfax would flip it. But I don't, man, this is going to be close.
But don't forget.
What?
Richmond and Henrico are not in except for a very small.
True.
And that's another couple 100,000 votes. That'll flip 50,000.
Right, but we have nothing from Hanover County either.
Yeah, no, Hanover will flip 30,000 votes to Trump.
Yeah,
yes. No.
Henrico hasn't moved in a while. It's still at 22% in. I think Richmond is now at 14% in. So, yeah, there's still a lot of votes to be had in those two areas.
Oh, yeah.
9% of the vote in from Fairfax.
And as I said, we're down to 4.4.
Right.
I said, when you see 80% in, I believe by then it would flip. But there's no guarantee. Up. Another point up.
0.1%, not point.
Oh.
Yeah, 0.1%.
Right.
Up.
4.2 now. Well under 100,000 votes behind.
Right. 62% of the vote in. Let's see. Did that change anything?
That didn't change anything.
Didn't change anything.
Nothing from Hanover. That surprises me.
We have over 1,700 people watching. So if you're watching, do us a big favor. Hit that like button and subscribe if you're not subscribed.
Yeah, and donate if you can. We're still debating whether to get some new chairs. The chair fund is rising.
I want new chairs, but it's not my house. We saw the yeses go down 0.1%.
Yeah. Maybe that's Hanover.
Maybe. Let's check. Free throw guy says, I'm getting flashbacks to election night over here.
I don't blame you.
Calm me down, fellas.
It's 4.2 now.
On election night, by this point, we were
calling it for Trump.
We were totally calling it for Trump.
Yes.
We're still pretty confident. The math is still mathing for the yeses.
Yes, very heavily. Did you say Fairfax is coming in?
Fairfax is at 9% in.
And a 50-point advantage.
14% from Richmond and 22% from Henrico.
A lot of votes yet to come in from those three.
Yeah.
Hanover?
Nothing from Hanover.
That's a little worrying.
And Virginia Beach flipped back to no.
It was pretty much even.
It was no, then yes, now back to no.
Yeah, it's even though it's 0.6% difference.
Andrew says, voting in this election was the most satisfying vote of my life.
Wow. I guess he doesn't like Toady Johnson either.
Guess not. To be clear, I don't like Toady Johnson at all. Let me be very clear.
I think you've made that clear.
I'm just saying it sucks that we have to be in this position.
I agree.
Voting to redistrict and gerrymander. That sucks.
It sucks. It's awful. Not that I use that kind of language.
What kind of language? Oh, sucks.
Yeah. I'm a little more sophisticated.
What are you trying to say, man?
You know, I use big words like pernicious.
True. Let's see here.
Didn't change.
Nothing changed.
What are we at? 65?
65% of the vote is in.
That's still about an 80,000.
Did you look at the voting of Hanover County? Let me see if I can find that real quick. I'll do it. Oops. Talk, Dad. Dead air.
Oh, dead air. Another update. And nothing changed. Still at 65% of the vote. The benchmark I'm looking at is 80. If it hasn't flipped by 80, or at least gotten even by 80, then those who favor yes might start to worry. Up, down to 4.
It's moving slowly.
That's all right.
That's okay?
It's okay.
All right. What were we looking for? Hanover?
Hanover. How many votes in Hanover?
100,000.
Woo. 100,000 votes? You sure?
It says population.
Yeah, it's the population.
100,000.
I don't think it's 100,000 votes.
No?
No. Cut that at least in half. That's kids and non-voters.
Yeah, why aren't they telling me the...
Ask how many votes it cast in the gubernatorial election.
That's what... What do you think I'm doing, man?
Oh, let me do it.
You can't... you don't trust me?
No. Hold my soda.
Hold my soda.
Hold my soda. Hold my drink. I've got a good chat. All right, quiet. How many votes did Hanover County, Virginia cast in the 2025 gubernatorial election? $60,000.
Okay.
Look.
We now have
3.8.
65% of the vote in. The no's.
It's shrinking.
It's shrinking. The no's are at 51.9%. The yeses are at 48.1%.
That's just 3.8%.
Let's see what's happening
Down
on the
from
map.
10.
Oh, it's Prince William. Still at 9% from Fairfax. Still at 22 from Henrico. Still at 15 from Richmond. I think Richmond was at 14 last time we checked. So those didn't do it. I don't know
They're
what's
not coming
moving.
in. I don't know what's doing it.
I don't know what's doing it either, Dad. Do you want this or should I put this away for now?
Put it away. But even those small percentages are a lot of votes.
Right.
They're tens of thousands of votes.
Yeah. Yeah, they must have. I don't know where they came in from. Maybe from Loudoun County.
Loudoun County.
Loudoun is now at over 95. Prince William is at over 95.
Arlington. Fairfax is still at 9.
Yeah, Arlington is at 93. Yeah. So they're just. I think they're trickling in just from other places that aren't fully in.
Yeah.
Yet.
So the biggest red one is Hanover, but that's less than 60,000 votes.
Trying to see. Yeah, these populations are just all tiny.
Yeah, but look,
here.
lots of the votes are in.
Yeah. Southampton is a rural county. I don't think.
I don't think it has
there.
I think Hanover is the only big one left.
Still only 45% of the vote in from Albemarle,
which
County.
is not tiny.
Yeah, which is not
That's
a tiny
50,000 votes in Albemarle approximately.
Yeah, approximately, maybe 40,000.
Yeah.
Oh, we went to 67% of the vote is in.
Still 2.8.
Still 2.8. Didn't seem to change. Still hasn't changed.
Hasn't changed. As I said, my benchmark is 80. But you can see it's only 66,000 votes ahead. 60,000 votes ahead.
Right. I'm
estimating at least 100,000 flip. Maybe 150 from Fairfax alone.
Wow. Yeah, because we still only have, even though Fairfax is coming in, we still only have 9%.
9%. So I'd say there's a net of 100,000 from Fairfax,
We have
and then probably a net of 30 or 40 at least from Henrico and Richmond.
You didn't say Henrico right.
I'm not saying it right.
No.
Henrico.
There you go. Henrico. You got to do it like that.
Henrico. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
expect at least 150,000 net more votes, which may be slightly offset by Hanover, but not much.
Right. We are currently at 1,077,000 votes for the no's, 1,018,000 votes for the yeses.
So it's gone down from 100 to 60,
Right.
which Fairfax alone should wipe out.
Right. Fairfax is now 20% in. They jumped
Oh.
up from 9 to 20. Richmond is now 18% in, so they've gone up 3% since we last checked. Henrico is still at 22%.
What'd you say Fairfax was?
Fairfax is now at 20% in. Yeah.
Well, that's accounting for why it's gone down from 10 to 3,
Yeah.
2.8.
Some more votes in, but not enough to change anything. This is a nail biter, Dad.
Yeah.
Even though we technically called it an hour ago.
But there's still 300,000 plus votes coming in from Fairfax.
Let's see. So
Fairfax, you said, is 20.
we've got about
So multiply that by 5.
right. We've got about 80,000 votes in right now.
So it's going to be close to 400,000 before we're done. And I did the math, presuming she wins, the yes wins 70, which is reasonable, right?
Yeah. Right now it's at 73. So yeah, it's reasonable.
Right. So if we had 400,000 more votes to come in, so that's 160,000 vote swing.
Okay. We were at 68% of the vote in. No's are at 51.4%. The yeses are at 48.6%.
Hasn't changed.
The percentages
Still 2.8.
haven't changed. Over 2 million votes so far in the total reported.
It's a huge turnout for a
Yeah,
referendum.
Seriously.
Probably a record.
Maybe.
I would imagine it is.
Still only 20% in from Fairfax. Richmond's at 18. Henrico's been at 22% for a while now. And we still don't have anything from Hanover County. Nothing.
That's wild.
So we have nothing from Southampton County either. Other than that, the only two counties that have nothing in are Southampton and Hanover,
Right.
which are both Trump counties. But I'm pretty sure Southampton is a
not
really
huge.
small. Yeah.
Hanover's pretty big, yeah.
Yeah, Hanover is, I mean, yeah.
60,000 votes, 50,000.
Right. Checking Virginia Beach.
How many votes were cast in Southampton County in the 2025 Virginia governor election?
Does it tell you?
9,000.
Oh, okay. Virginia Beach. Oh, it's Chesapeake. The no's are ahead in Virginia Beach. I mean,
I don't think that changed from when we last saw.
Okay.
It's dead even within 1 point.
Right.
And nothing's changed on the big board for the whole state.
The big board.
The big board.
Welcome to the big board. We almost have 2,000 people watching. Don't forget to like the stream. It helps us a lot. And subscribe if you're not subscribed.
Donate.
Okay. We just saw a 0.1%
2.6 now.
2.6% margin between the no's and the yeses.
And what, 68% is in?
We have 68% of the vote is in. Okay?
That's really good. That's a little more than 2/3.
You're a little more than 2/3.
Oh, thanks.
Back to sports for a second. Your Knicks lost last night, Dad.
Don't even
Oh,
don't bring
angry.
that up. It was a
He's
night. They were
angry.
way ahead and they blew it.
Yeah.
Absolutely were putrid in the last 8 minutes or so.
CJ McConnell, who would have thunk it, huh?
Who would have thought? Still at 2.6.
Still at 2.6. Nothing's
changed. We're still at 68%. It was just a small dump.
We're now at over an hour past the polls closing.
Almost nothing from Fairfax, huh?
Last I checked, there was 20% in. Not almost nothing.
Oh, that's not nothing.
It's still at 20%.
Right. So you can see it's almost 80,000 votes. So multiply that by 5.
Right.
So I was saying it's 300,000. So it's not quite 150,000 swing. It's more like 120,000 swing. But the no was only ahead by 60,000, right?
Yes.
And Southampton is meaningless. And maybe 20,000 at most will swing from Hanover.
Right. Let me check Richmond. Richmond's now at 29% in. Henrico hasn't changed at all.
Yeah.
Richmond is 76% yes, 24% no.
That's pretty good for the yeses. Still at 2.4.
I thought we were at 2.6.
2.4.
Oh, it just changed. Minus.
Now we're at 2.6.
Minus 0.1% for the yeses. We're almost at 70% of the vote in.
Little hairy. As I said, my benchmark is 80.
Yeah.
I mean, to be at least tied by 80.
I still think the math is mathing for the yeses.
Yeah, the math is pretty heavy. I just don't see where the no votes are coming from except Hanover and Southampton.
Oh my God, we got a $100 donation.
Nice.
I missed that. Paul P. Thank you, Paul. They say, to help with the new chair, Professor, thank you for the information you provide to us. Okay, the yeses just went up 0.1%.
Back to
thank
2.
you for the thank you for the information you provide to us and helping us try to make sense of this mess we currently find ourselves in. Well, thank you to Paul P.
Thank you. We appreciate it. That really helps.
This is from, I think this is a Euro donation from Virtuoso.
Look at that.
Okay. We just saw a 0.3% increase.
It's now 1.8.
70% of the vote is in.
Are you following that? It's a big shift.
Sorry, I'm looking at donations.
All right, hang on.
Okay.
It's down to 1.8%, under 2%.
Okay, we're at under 2%. Let's check in where the math is. 29% of the vote in from Fairfax.
That's where it's coming.
Yeah.
And that's still 70%.
Still 22.
Nothing from Henrico.
29
nothing from Richmond.
Okay.
Hanover.
Yeah. Hanover still is grayed out.
Wow. Southampton.
Grayed out.
Yeah. There's just not enough votes there. Nothing changed there.
Nothing changed.
But the no is only ahead by 41,000 votes now.
We have a $20 donation. Someone saying that the no's are going to win.
You're entitled to your opinion. We think you're wrong, but
yeah.
We just don't see where the no votes in the remaining 30% are going to come from. You're talking about another 1 million votes.
Gracie, yes. A no is against redistricting.
Correct. Referenda are always confusing. But I think actually the Republican commercials, rather than confusing things, may have clarified. Because you know, if the Republicans are telling you to vote no, what that means.
Right. George Politis says, Professor, you don't have to change chairs if you like them.
I like them, kind of.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right. We'll see.
Your mom doesn't think we should change chairs.
Right.
And I always listen to her.
Right. Some people are saying that it's rigged. I think you guys are being a little conspiratorial. Some people are saying, oh, it's rigged. No's are going to win. But Again, the math is on the side of the
The
yeses.
math
so.
is decidedly on the side of the. Remember, there's 1 million more votes to come, and it's only 1.8%.
A million? No, there's not a million.
Yes,
more
1/3 of 30%. Multiply. Well, not a million,
not
but
a million.
600,000 plus.
Okay.
Yeah.
We have over 2,000 people watching. Don't forget to like the stream. It helps us a lot. Subscribe if you're not. Wow, we just.
Oh,
okay. We just saw
less than 1%.
plus 0.42% increase for the yeses.
It's almost tied. It's only 22,000 votes. What did I say was my benchmark? 80%.
You said that.
I said that. We're getting there.
Let's check in with our map. Still 29% from
Yeah.
Fairfax. 63 from
That's
Henrico.
the difference there.
We just got a bunch of votes from Henrico County.
Yeah, how about Richmond?
Richmond, we're at 32.
Still
so.
32. Still a lot of votes to come.
Yep.
And you said Fairfax is still at only 29?
29 from Fairfax County, Virginia.
It's over.
It better be. You called it at 7:15.
I called it over an hour ago, right?
I think that was a little crazy, but
hey, gotta live on the edge.
Living on the edge. All right, a plus 0.02%.
So it's
increase.
less than 1% now difference.
Yes, we are at 50.46% for the
21,000 votes difference.
49.
And hundreds of thousands of votes yet to come in from Fairfax.
Right. Fairfax is still at 29%.
Which is, 44 points ahead or something?
It's 72% to 28%.
Yeah. And it's only, 29? So, there's hundreds of thousands of votes to come in.
Right. I mean, they're not all going to go for the yeses.
But I just did a 70%, and
right.
it's more than enough of a swing, not counting Henrico or Richmond.
Right. Henrico! We just saw a minus 0.1% for the yeses. So now it is
1.2.
No, now it is point.
No, it's 1.2.
Oh yeah, 1.2. Sorry,
but it's only 28,000 votes.
Right. We have over 2,100 people watching. Don't forget to like the stream; it helps us a lot, and subscribe.
We got some very nice donations, and we really appreciate it.
Yes, we appreciate every donation.
Any questions? We're getting close to my benchmark, Sam.
Let's see. This is from the Mad Hatter. Should Congress repeal the Reapportionment Act of 1929, which has capped the House at 435 seats, and would it help solve the gerrymandering issue?
I haven't really done the math on what would happen if you expanded the number of seats. The problem is it's already too big. It's very hard to get anything done the way it's set up. So I'd have to look into that a little bit more, but it's a very smart question. We
just saw a 0.14% increase for the yeses.
So the yeses now are within 1%. A shade under 1%.
Right. Future Boy OG says, where do babies come from?
Historic, we know that.
Right.
Let's focus on this for a minute.
Okay.
It's only 22,000 votes at this, a little less than that.
Right.
With hundreds of thousands, I believe, still coming in from Fairfax. Am I right?
We are at still 29% in from Fairfax.
And that's 110,000
Oh, we're getting
votes.
some in from Hanover finally. Wow, 89%, just like that, Hanover. 89% of the vote is in Hanover. 69% no, 31%
right, it's what
yes.
we expected, a 20, 30,000 vote swing. Nowhere near what you're going to get from the Democratic. So that they've pretty much exhausted everything. That's why it went up to 1.4 was Hanover. So that's in.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much. And Southampton, is that in? And that's only.
Yeah, Southampton is in.
Right.
Only 14%. There's a couple hundred votes. Yeah, there's like 1,000 votes in. Less.
Yeah. Virginia Beach.
Virginia Beach hasn't changed, I don't think.
No, still.
Let's see.
Virginia Beach isn't going to change.
Arlington
anything.
is
Arlington's in.
Alexandria's in. Loudoun is in. Prince William's is in. So yeah, we're really just waiting on basically Fairfax. Henrico is now 63% in. Fairfax and Richmond are still the big population centers with the lowest.
Hundreds of thousands of votes from those two. Prince William is in.
Yeah. Hanover is already 92% in.
Is in, yeah. That's why the nose went up. It was Hanover and Southampton a little bit, but mostly Hanover.
Mostly Hanover, yeah.
But we're not at my benchmark yet.
Your benchmark is 80.
Right.
So you think whoever's ahead with 80%?
I didn't say that. My exact words were, if the yeses are going to win, they should be either close to tied or ahead at 80.
Gotcha. That makes sense to me, good sir. Give me a pound. Bow. We have 75% of the vote in the Virginia redistricting referendum. 50.7% no's. 49.3% yes. The House of Representatives hangs in the balance here, folks. Did that change anything? No.
Right. The control of our government, whether we're going to have a Congress that actually acts as an independent branch of government or a Congress that simply dances to the tune of the executive. I don't care whether you're liberal, conservative, moderate, libertarian, socialist. I don't care. I would imagine whatever your political views, you would want a real Congress that actually performs its constitutional duty as an independent branch of government. The last thing you would want would be someone like Toady Johnson destroying the independence of the Congress.
Good point.
Regardless of your viewpoints.
Even if you're a Democrat, a Republican, or a Democrat like myself who supports Demi Moore.
No matter.
No matter.
Even a Demi Moore.
Demi Moore.
Nothing's changed.
Yeah, we still have 76% of the vote in. We're getting little dumps
Getting
here.
close to my 80.
Still 29% in from Fairfax. 63% from Henrico, 37
Only 37
from
Richmond.
92 from Hanover. That's basically
Hanover's
over.
done. And it's exactly what I predicted, about 20,000 vote swing. Southampton's too small to make a difference. It's not a big margin.
Right. Nothing's changed. This is going to come down to the wire, though.
Of course. Now, why is Fairfax so darn slow?
You want me to call somebody? Hello? Hey,
yeah, call Fairfax.
Can I speak to Fairfax, please?
Yes.
Yeah, why are you so darn slow? They
didn't say.
No.
Is your dog still here?
My dog is right here.
Right here, and it hasn't made a peep, has he?
No, he got groomed today.
All right, down to 1.2.
Okay.
A 1% shift, but it's still only 76%.
He got groomed today, which he finds kind of traumatic. So he's been kind of flaked out since he's come home from his grooming appointment.
Yeah, he really has been.
All right.
But, you know, grooming is good. It's getting hot, right?
Yeah, he had to get a summer cut, I mean.
Yeah, and he needs to be able to see.
Yeah, too. He has hair, not fur, so he just grows and grows and grows. So eventually
grows like
it starts
crazy.
to go over his eyes.
Yeah. Doesn't seem to bother him, but I don't understand that.
Should we bother him and show him to the stream?
No, don't bother him.
He's chilling.
He's chilling. Probably should leave him alone.
Yeah, probably. We have over 2,200 people watching.
Wow.
Don't forget to like the stream. It helps us a lot. And subscribe if you're not subscribed.
Check our NFL poll.
I told you I ended. You can only do one poll at a time.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Plus 0.11% for the yeses.
All right. So they're less than
1%
now.
And
we're getting close to my benchmark.
We do have a poll running. Who will win tonight in Virginia? The yeses in our internal poll are at 73%. The no's are at 27%. We saw. I mean, that's barely anything.
Nothing. It's still 1%. It's only 25,000 votes.
It's exactly 1%.
Yeah, with only 25,000 votes, which is more to the point.
Right. Fairfax County has more people than the rest of the state. Is that true? Somebody said that in the chat.
I don't think
I
so.
don't think so, but it's the biggest population center.
By far. Not close.
Thank you all for being here tonight. If you're just joining us.
Less than 1%.
Oh, I missed that.
You missed that. It was a minuscule change. But we're talking 23,000 votes. And as I said, there are hundreds of thousands of votes yet to come in from Fairfax, Henrico, and Richmond.
All right, let's check in with our
I
map.
bet Fairfax is still at 29.
You're right. It's still at 29. Henrico is at 63 and Richmond's at 45.
Yeah.
And let's see, Hanover's at 92. We can forget about. I said that last time.
Yeah, I don't know what red or orange areas left. Most of the votes have got to be Fairfax.
I mean, like
Richmond
this place,
and Henrico.
Pittsylvania County still has 40% of the vote to go.
Yeah, but that's 15,000 votes or something.
This place, Henry County, has 59. 64% of the vote.
These are tiny counties.
I know. I'm just saying.
No, it's a good point. You're making a good point.
Lee County. Still, I mean, there's only
91% no, but it's only less than 4,000 votes in.
Right.
Brunswick should be maybe Democratic, or maybe yes.
Yes, it's 52% yes.
But it's tiny.
Then it's 95 in.
Yeah, these are all tiny. I don't think there's anything close to Hanover.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Chesterfield is yes. And that's a lot of votes. Go back to Chesterfield. That's a lot of votes.
Yeah, that is a lot of votes.
That's almost 100,000 and 38% yet to come.
Yeah. Let's check in with our big map. Less than 1%. If you're just
getting close to my benchmark.
The Allan Lichtman benchmark of 80% in the Virginia redistricting referendum.
As I said, I would look to see if they're at least tied by then. But they're almost they're
virtually tied right now.
Less than 1%.
If you're just joining us, we're following the Virginia redistricting referendum. Did anything change there? Yes, the yeses went up 0.02%. But that
that matters. Look how close it is.
Everything matters.
Everything matters.
Like you said, George W. Bush won Florida by what? You said
537 votes out of 6 million. You can't even catch such a small percentage. You can't even calculate it.
That's crazy.
It's like 1/10,000th of 1% or something.
That's crazy, dog.
So it's 0.88% difference now. 21,000 votes. That could be wiped out in a hair by Fairfax.
Yeah, in one dump.
Still at 29, huh?
Still at 29 in Fairfax.
And that's 112,000 votes at 29. So triple that.
Right.
And Richmond and Henrico.
You're not really putting your soul into it.
I know.
Okay, you don't have to say it anymore.
Okay, good. Well, let's see the numbers, though.
The numbers, 63%.
That hasn't changed.
No, 49% from Richmond.
Yeah, look at that. It's like a 72% advantage.
78% of the vote is in.
Less than a point.
Less than a point between the no's and the yeses. But
21,000 votes.
If you're doing the math with us, Fairfax County alone should completely flip this, and the yeses should take a victory here.
There are close to 300,000 votes, didn't change, coming in from Fairfax yet.
Right.
And should be 70% yes.
What do you think about New York Times saying that they think that the yeses will end up with 52%?
I think it'll be a little more than that, but it's not unreasonable.
You said earlier tonight it was going to be a 10
I said 10,000, a 10-point margin. Let's say it's 53-45. That's 8 points. That's not much different.
Okay. Okay. We have over 2,300 people watching. Don't forget to like the stream. It helps us a lot. Subscribe if you're not subscribed.
I'm waiting for the big dump. You know,
Right.
waiting for 300,000 votes dumped.
We keep waiting.
Oh, it's back to 1%.
Oh, no. Waiting for the world to change.
There's still 27% of our audience thinks no is going to win.
Yeah.
So that's that's not nothing. Hasn't changed.
Albemarle County, the county outside of Charlottesville, Virginia, is still only at 53%. You could still get another 5,000 votes for the yeses there.
Yeah.
A little less, but maybe 3,000 to 4,000
more.
Uh-oh.
It's gone down under 1%. 0.9%.
Well, the yeses just lost a little bit there.
No, they gained a little bit.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
You sure?
Pretty sure.
Whatever.
It's still, I thought it was 1%. Now it's a little under 1%.
Oh, okay. People in the chat are saying yes, we'll win. It sure seems like yes is heading for a victory. Let's see. We just saw a plus 0.04% increase for the yeses.
It's almost even. It's like 21,000 votes, just nothing.
Right. So that's what?
That's really what matters more than the percentages.
0.07%.
0.08%, something like that, yeah.
Right.
0.09 is a little closer, I think. But somewhere between it, 0.08 to 0.09, less than 1%.
Oh, it just flipped.
Right on my benchmark.
80.
Right on my benchmark.
We're now
Is that amazing?
Pretty amazing.
Did I say 80%? It
Yep.
just flipped as it flipped just over 80%.
We are at 81% of the vote in Virginia. The yeses are at 50.22%. The noes are at 49.8%.
Remind our audience what I said.
You said that the real benchmark of who's going to win is going to be at the 80% mark.
Yes.
And right when we crossed that mark, bloop, we saw the flip. The noes went under, the yeses went up.
Yes. So that was pretty good prediction.
You're a smart guy, Dad.
Yep.
Someone says never doubt the doctor.
Nope.
Well, you also called it at 7:15.
Correct. I haven't missed a call yet.
Well, you did say it was going to be a 10-point victory.
Please leave me alone about that.
No.
I did say I really don't care about that.
Okay.
What I care about is who wins,
We just have to be honest
which
with the
wins and
people.
loses. That's all.
I know, but we just have to be honest with the people.
Yeah. But you don't have to keep harping on it. It's really unimportant. And it could be 8.
50% of the vote in now in Fairfax
That's
County.
what made the difference. And you can see it's like an 80,000 vote march. So 80,000 net more votes are going to come in.
Right. Let's see. Richmond and Henrico County is at 81 and Richmond is at 58.
Yeah.
And Albemarle, I mean, it's pretty small, but it's still at 53%.
Not tiny. It's maybe the largest one besides those 3 left. Still a lot of votes to come in from Fairfax.
Decision Desk has called it for yes.
What, an hour and a half behind me?
Yep. Aaron Parnas has called it.
Yep. See, they all hit that 80% benchmark.
True. 82% of the vote in. The yeses are at 50.28. The noes are at 49.72.
It's gone up a little.
Apparently NBC is now calling it.
They're all way, way behind.
Nice try, guys.
Yeah.
He called it.
How long ago?
He called it at 7:15. It's now 8:45.
An hour and a half ago.
Someone said, "What a weird shaped state." Well, it's because West Virginia cut itself out of it.
That's right.
This is West Virginia right here.
Yes.
Let me check in with Fairfax. 50% still.
So there's 80,000 more votes for yes, net, to come in from Fairfax.
ABC called it.
Oh, gee.
You guys are way behind. I mean, I thought your call was a little early, but you were right. So
Yep. Look, I called that victory for Nathan in that Florida Senate upset 2 weeks ahead of time.
people are saying that it's not Henrico County, it's Henrico County. I've been pronouncing it wrong all night.
I've been saying Henrico, and you told me not to.
Oh, shoot.
Oh,
Henrico.
Henrico, yes.
I like Henrico better.
It's an I, Henrico.
Oh,
0.6%. I might not be way off my 10-point mark. I might be 2 or 3 points off. That's all.
Okay. We're still waiting on the rest of the vote to come in from Virginia. We're at 82%.
This is huge.
Tell me why.
Tell the people, you tell them why this is so important. This could be 4 seats in the Congress. That might be enough to knock out Tody Johnson, give the Democrats a majority. Doesn't mean they're going to be able to pass anything, because you'll never get through a filibuster or get Donald Trump to sign it. But it does mean you may actually have, imagine this, Sam, a functioning separate branch of government.
Finally. So I ended our poll, who will win Virginia tonight. The yeses were ahead at 74%. The noes were at 26% in the end. The end of the poll.
Okay. Our very smart audience was spot on.
Yes.
Still got a lot of votes to come.
Yeah, there's still, what?
Fewer than 1,000 votes yet to come.
18% of the vote that still needs to come in.
So there's like 400,000 votes or so still to come in. So it's a huge turnout.
So it passed in California. The redistricting passed in California. It passed in Texas. And it passed in Virginia, right?
Yes. But it may turn out either dead even or the Democrats may have a slight advantage.
You mean something Trump planned came back to bite him?
Can you imagine that?
That's
it didn't
crazy.
work out the way he expected?
No, Trump is, his plans are, his plans are always precise, lead you straight forward, always towards victory.
Thought through completely.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'm telling you, if I were a Republican, I'd worry about those gerrymandered districts in Texas. They cut them pretty thin. And Democrats, have way exceeded expectations. And by the way, the Democratic Senate candidate, Tallarico,
right,
is either tied or marginally ahead of either Republican.
Yeah. I mean, he's a lot more inspiring than either one of those
Oh, my God.
guys.
Well, one is totally dishwater.
Nuts. Yeah.
And the other one is totally ragged.
Right. Good point.
They couldn't be more different. I mean, in totally negative and utterly different ways. So we haven't seen much of a shift here.
This is a $5 donation from Art Vandelay. It's a not Simpson, Seinfeld meme. Thank you for the excellent coverage, gentlemen. I always love to tune into the Lichtmans. Keep up the stellar work. Thank you.
Thank you.
We appreciate that, Art Vandelay.
Any questions?
I haven't really been monitoring the chat.
Well,
unfortunately.
Well, you could check it out.
I'm trying. It's also moving pretty quick because we got a lot of people watching.
Yeah.
Oh, Texas didn't get to vote. Right. They just passed it.
They just passed it.
Right.
Well, they voted in the legislature. It wasn't a referendum.
Right. It wasn't a referendum.
Right.
There's a lot of blue wave emojis in the chat. There's a lot of blue hearts in the chat.
As I said, you don't have to be a partisan to actually want a functioning Congress. It's not like if the Democrats win the House, they're going to, pass soak the rich taxes or, huge welfare programs. But at least they'll function as an independent branch of government, not as a marionette.
This is from Diego. Thanks for always covering this stuff. Yanks are up 3-0 in the 7th.
All right.
Great night. Yes, in Virginia, and Yankees beat the Red Sox.
All right. We're sure hoping for that.
Horizontal Harmonic says, by the way, Sam, it's Demi, not Demi.
That's right. It's Demi.
Oh,
you're butchering everything here.
Okay, the New York Times. just called it.
What? Oh, and over an hour and 45 minutes too late.
Virginia voters approved the congressional redistricting measure. Race called by the Associated Press.
Gee.
Slowpokes.
Yeah. Come on, get on board, folks.
Yep. AP, people are saying in the chat, AP just called it.
Who needs them?
Who needs them? Mike B says, I'm a rando, found this channel, followed in a second. Thank you, Mike B.
All right.
If you're also watching, you just found our channel, don't forget to subscribe. That helps us a lot. And also, if you haven't liked the stream yet, like it. It helps us a lot. Imagine.
So nothing's moved recently. It's still at 83%.
Right.
I don't know what's with Fairfax. You need to call him again.
Hello, can I just speak to Fairfax, please?
Yes.
Hello? Hello?
They're not answering. That's why, that's it. That's why they're so slow. They're not on the ball.
Turbid TG says, imagine Trump and LBJ in a debate. How would that go?
Oh, my God. That would be scary.
Thank you, Sarah or Sahar Dancer, for your donation. We appreciate
Thank you.
that.
Up, an update. Didn't change anything.
Yeah, it did. 0.02%.
Oh, well.
Joe the Schmo says, MAGA is whining that the wording on the measure was deceptive.
Oh, come on.
Do you guys think there's a chance that the Virginia courts overturn? No,
Zero.
No shot.
No shot.
They
They would have overturned it before the voters voted.
Of course they're going to whine.
And,
they whine no matter what.
I heard all those Republican commercials. They were crystal clear about it.
Yeah,
Don't vote yes, because that means the Democrats will get to redistrict.
Right.
Duh.
It's not that confusing.
It's not confusing.
It's not like the Florida ballots where they had like the name, like the names, and then right.
Yeah. And I've seen really confusing referenda. Like referenda on taxes or things like that. Where they're really complicated and convoluted. This was not. This was a simple redistrict or not.
Can PA have a referendum for legal marijuana? I don't know.
So Fairfax is half in?
Fairfax is 51% of the vote is in.
And it's a net of over 80,000 for yes. So you can expect 80,000 more coming out of Fairfax net. And we don't know of anything that's, I guess it's orange on the map, that is substantial and isn't in yet. But there are going to be another 170,000 votes from Fairfax. That's going to be most of the 16%.
Right. I think that's most of what's left, basically, is Fairfax.
And some Henrico and Richmond.
Yeah, a little bit here and there.
But I think that's basically what's left. It's those three. I'm going to check. I think the New York Times has a table of all the counties.
It's right here.
Oh.
What are you looking for?
That.
But like what in particular?
What's left?
Franklin City, Fairfax, Frederick, Albemarle, Shenandoah. I mean, there's still quite a bit left.
But in terms of anything substantial.
Let's see. Votes. So obviously Fairfax was the biggest.
Frederick.
Yeah. Albemarle.
Yeah, they'll
Richmond,
cancel.
As we said. Chesterfield County.
That should be a yes, yeah.
Pittsfield, Henrico. And then we're over 90% in for the rest. I mean, there's still
a
lot of votes.
Scattered stuff, though. There's no big county outside of Fairfax.
Right. We could have done this the whole time.
Yeah.
I forgot about it.
So there's another close to 200,000 votes coming in from Fairfax.
The Virginia Beach no is interesting. It's the largest county that voted no.
Barely, though.
Yeah, barely.
And by the time it's 100, it may change.
Hanover, we were waiting on that for a while. What do you think is the smallest county in Virginia? Let's see.
It's probably less than 1,000 votes. Norton,
Norton.
887.
Wow, that's tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, most places are over 95.
But Fairfax is still 51.
Fairfax is still 51, and it's also the most votes in at the same time.
Yeah. And what about Richmond?
Richmond, let's go to percent in. Richmond City
60.
is at 60% of the vote
So
in.
there's still a good number of votes to come in from there.
Yeah.
30,000.
No, not 30,000.
Yeah. 45,000 at 60.
Yeah.
So
40%.
30,000 for the remaining
okay.
40.
Bedford, this place is fairly big.
And that's a no.
60, and that's a no. A big no.
That may be the biggest no left.
Yeah.
Really hasn't moved in a long time. It's been around 84% for the last 15 minutes.
Right. Kim says, everybody brace for Trump's late night tweets.
This one's going to be hard to spin. I mean, you know what they're going to say. You know, illegitimate, confusing, busting the bipartisan consensus in Virginia, none of which will mean anything.
Right. I'm checking Trump's Truth Social now.
Oh.
The ads on Truth Social are just insane.
Really? I've never looked at it.
His last tweet was about Iran 21 minutes ago. Oh my God.
He's not selling Bibles.
He said, Iran doesn't want the Strait of Hormuz closed. They want it open so they can make $500 million a day, which is therefore what they are losing if it's closed. They only say they want it closed because I have totally blockaded, closed. So they merely want to save face. People approached me 4 days ago saying, Sir, Iran wants to open up the strait immediately. But if we do that, there can never be a deal with Iran unless we blow up the rest of their country and their leaders included. That was his last True Social post.
And what the hell did that mean?
A whole lot of nothing, basically.
Oh, sure was. Didn't even make sense, but we'll leave that aside. So no movement. You need to call Fairfax again. This is getting silly.
Hi, I'd like to speak to Fairfax, please. Hello? I'm just getting a
not answering.
A busy signal. Yeah.
They're too busy
counting
trying
votes.
To find the votes.
Right.
Crazy.
Massive dumps.
Are they further behind any other county?
Let's see.
Is there any other county under 50?
Franklin City is at 0. I don't know where that is.
I don't know.
But Franklin City.
Let me
is
see
at
how
0.
many votes they have. It can't be many.
No, it's tiny. Yeah. Other than that, they are the lowest percentage in. Other than the
Franklin City.
Isn't that right on the border of Tennessee?
I think so. I'm not sure. Sure, someone in our audience knows. But hang on.
I'm hanging on.
How many votes did Franklin City cast in the 2025 Virginia governor election? $2,900 votes. I don't think we need to worry about Franklin City.
2,900?
2,900 total votes.
It's right here.
Oh, it's in the North Carolina border?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's... Oh, Harris won it.
Oh.
Imagine that.
Right. It's a small city where black residents are the largest racial group.
Okay, that's why.
Yeah.
But it's only 2,900 votes, so... Isle of Wight. Love it.
I've never heard of that before, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
The Isle of Wight County.
Isle of Wight. Out there in the bay.
What's a rural ex-urban county? What does that mean? Ex-urban. Like it used to be urban, but now it's rural.
It's rural, but not far from a city.
Oh, okay.
It's not far from Norfolk.
Right.
It's not quite a suburban, but still we're now at 1.6.
87% of the vote is in.
I'm telling you, I'm not going to be far off from my 10 point. It might be 7, might be 8.
Right.
It's not going to be 3 or 4. I mean, it's already almost 2, and there's still 13% yet to come. All right, it's now 1.8, and there's still 13%.
Right. 87% of the vote is in. The yeses are at 50.9%. The noes are at 49.1%. The Associated Press has called it for the yeses. He called it for the yeses at 7:15, but we are still interested in the margin of victory because that'll tell us a lot.
But no one's ever going to care what the margin of victory was. It's not a candidate election. The only thing that matters is they'll be able to redistrict. End of story.
True.
No one is going to care what the margin is.
I sort of care. It's interesting.
You'll forget it in a week.
Yeah, I'll forget it in 24 hours. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I'm still interested in it.
Yeah.
We have over 2,500 people watching. If you haven't liked the stream yet, please do so. It helps us a lot. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Turn on that notification bell so you know when we're live.
This is one of the biggest referenda the country's ever had in an individual state. Because while it only affects policies within Virginia, the implications are nationwide, right, Sam?
Is it bigger than California's referendum? Or is it the same?
About the same. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Those are probably the two biggest, state referenda that have broad national implications.
I think the U.S. should have more referendum. I kind of like referendums.
Yeah, but they're tricky, though, because big money can really
That's
dominate
true.
these
Yeah,
referenda.
That's true. That is an issue that I don't support.
That's a huge issue. In fact, big money is just an enormous blight on our politics.
No doubt.
As you said, so much of it is dark money.
You can't even track it.
No, you have no idea where it's coming from.
It's so weird. It just doesn't seem right.
Well, blame the Supreme Court. The critical decision was Buckley v. Vallejo back in 76 or 77, in which they equated spending money with speech. So that spending money was under the aegis of First Amendment protections, making it very difficult to control it. Then you had Citizens United in 2010, which opened the floodgates to corporate uncontrolled spending because corporations were considered for legal purposes to be de facto persons.
That's the crazy one to me. I mean, like, I can maybe see how you could argue that maybe money is speech in a certain way. I mean, I still don't agree with it, but the idea that
I don't agree with that either.
I don't, but I mean, the idea that a corporation is a
person.
Human, I mean, that's just insane.
Pseudo persons.
Right. That's just insane.
It is insane. But that's something that goes all the way back to late 19th century jurisprudence. Your dog has been really good. Has he been zonked out?
He's now aware a little bit. He's looking up. Hey, Bubs.
Do you want to show him to the people?
Yeah, I'll show him to the people now. He's up.
He's up?
Cheeks, you want to say hi? Come here. He's not budging.
He's not budging. Our dog is a great dog, but he has a mind of his own, doesn't he?
No doubt.
He does not always listen.
We are now at 88% of the vote in. The yeses, which have already been called as the winner, but we're just waiting for the margin of victory. It's at 50.7%, the yeses. The noes are at 49.3%. The yeses have won, which means that there will be redistricting in the state of Virginia, which will flip 4 Republican-held districts.
That's the theory.
Well, yeah, in theory.
As we know, that doesn't always work out that way.
In theory. Well,
in theory.
Thanks for correcting me, Pops.
It's okay. Do we have any questions from our
I haven't been looking
crew
at the
here?
Chat. What's up, crew? Where you at?
This hasn't moved really in a long time.
Right.
Still been about 1.4, 1.6.
CNN has now called it.
CNN has not called it?
Has now
Oh, now called
Called
it. A little late. All your millions of dollars, we beat you on a shoestring.
Danger Aaron says, "Thank you for the coverage and the early call. I look forward to reading my copy of Conservative at the Core."
Oh, super.
Raise back says, they donated and they said keep the chairs.
They do have a certain cachet, don't you think?
They say it's good luck.
Yeah, I don't like to change up things if we don't have to. That's a very good point.
G Bry 71 donated $5. Thank you so much. Would you agree that Trump has got us into a quagmire? He thought it would be easy like Venezuela.
He's probably the only one, he and Hegseth, who thought it would be easy, who thought, you win a war by bombing them. No wars are ever won by bombing alone.
Right.
Maybe, Bosnia, but that was a very special circumstance. We dropped more ordnance on the little country of Vietnam during the Vietnam War than we dropped on all the theaters during World War II. And what happened in that war, Sam? Who won that war?
I wasn't listening.
Who won the Vietnam War?
Oh, not us.
Not us, despite all that bombing.
G. Bry says, have you focused on the wording on the question, made it look like, do you want fair elections, which is misleading? Yeah, I think a lot of people on the right are going to argue that, but it's not going to.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Argue all you want.
The
verdict of the people is clear. And it's not going to be, a nail biter. It's not going to be, 0.1%.
Victor, this is breaking sports news. Victor Wembanyama has entered concussion protocol and is out for the remainder of Game 2.
Oh, no.
Victor Wembanyama. He plays for the Spurs, if you don't know.
That's the problem with these huge guys.
Right.
They're always hurt.
Right.
It's very difficult to keep a body that big healthy.
Wow, the 76ers are beating the Celtics. They're in the
awesome.
They're in the fourth quarter.
What's the score?
91-84. 8 minutes left in the fourth.
Well, it's not a foregone conclusion.
Right. I mean, but they're winning.
Good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Still at 88%. It hasn't moved in like 20 minutes.
Move, guys.
All your phone calls to Fairfax have done no good.
Oh, Franklin City is now 36% in.
Yeah, 950 votes.
Hey, every vote matters.
Right.
Have some respect for Franklin City, man.
And Fairfax is still at 51?
No, Fairfax has gone up. Fairfax is now at 76.
Wow. And you can see it's like 115,000 vote net.
Right.
For yes.
It's still pretty close though with Fairfax now at 76.
Yeah, but that's still the most votes, remember.
Right.
And it's still below the 88.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know where the other 12% is. I guess Richmond and Henrico.
I mean, there's still a lot of counties that still have.
Not that many.
Not that many, yeah.
Not that many.
Something just changed. I don't know what.
Chesterfield.
Richmond City is still at 60.
Yeah, still a lot of votes to come. And what's Henrico at?
Let's see. Henrico,
right?
82.
Yeah.
60% in from Richmond. Oh, Fairfax is not. Oh, no. I was looking at Fairfax is still at 76.
There's still close to 100,000 votes to come in from Fairfax.
You sure about that? 100,000?
Yeah.
Total, you're saying?
Total.
Yeah, okay, total. Let me check the chat. Check the chat. Say that 100 times fast. Speaking of 100, I wanted to give another shout out to Paul P., who made a $100 donation tonight.
Nice.
We really appreciate that. Yeah, Richmond will be mostly yes.
Yeah, there's still only about 200,000 votes to come in, something along those lines.
Dorinda says, I just happened to come across your channel. Thank you. It's nice to have somewhere I can see votes and understand. Well, thanks for being here. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
That. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. That trad wife chick says VA has absolutely lost. How heartbreaking.
What does that mean?
I guess they were hoping no was going to win.
I guess.
For some reason, I don't think a person who names themselves that trad wife chick is even a woman. I think that's a man.
Yeah.
I'm just putting that out there.
Yeah.
I think that's a man.
or a troll.
Well, that's
or
what
a
I'm
bot.
saying. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. They're a man trolling as a
Right.
trad wife chick.
Yeah, exactly.
Do we call all elections? Most, yeah. We follow, at least in the U.S., we pretty much call all the elections. Internationally, we call most of them. We just called the Hungarian one recently.
Right.
Viktor Orban. Wife troll man chick. That's hilarious.
Yeah, there aren't that many more votes to come in. 300,000. That's
Shout
all.
out to DSW.
Yeah, I think it'll hit around 3 million. Which is a lot. It's a very good turnout.
So we're at 89% of the vote in, 50.8% on the yeses, 49.2% on the noes.
And most of the rest coming from Fairfax, Henrico, and Richmond, right?
76% in from Fairfax, 82 from Henrico, 60 from Richmond.
Yeah.
So
they're all behind the 89.
Frederick County still has only 52 in, and they're a plus 42.
It's not a huge number of votes, though.
Not huge, but it's not nothing. I mean,
no, but it's not enough to make a difference.
Probably not.
That's a big no.
This is tiny county, tiny county, tiny county, tiny county, tiny county.
How much is it in Chesterfield?
That's
not so small.
62. Yeah, it's not so small. 62% of the vote in from Chesterfield.
Yeah, there are some small counties that still have a lot of votes to come in. But they're all small.
That's what I was just saying.
Yeah, as you were saying.
Bland County.
What county?
Nothing. I'm just making fun of things.
Show that again.
What are you looking for exactly?
Yeah. So the fewest votes in is Frederick, which is heavily no. But it's only about 40,000 votes total or less.
Right.
Franklin is about the same, but it virtually has no votes.
Right.
Shenandoah, actually no votes. Suffolk, yeah, these are really small.
Suffolk's not tiny.
Not tiny, and it's plus 4 for yes.
Plus 4, yes.
But it's not. It's
there
not
are two
huge.
down here that are maybe a little.
Chesterfield is really the biggest.
What about these two? Rockingham and Augusta. They both have 64% in, and they both have over 20,000 votes.
Yeah.
You know, and they're plus 50, plus 61.
But Fairfax at 76 already has more votes in than any other county.
Right.
By a long shot.
Fairfax has almost 300,000 votes in.
Yeah.
And 67% of the total vote in.
Right.
Still at 89%.
Still at 1.6.
Right.
So at what point do you want to close out? We just went up.
91% of the vote is in. It is now at 51.3% for the yeses.
2.6%.
Right. 48.7% for the noes.
It could go to 53, I'm telling you.
You're telling me that?
Which is really close. That's 8. Fairfax is what now?
94.
Oh.
It's basically in.
Basically in. So it's probably not going to change much. That's why it jumped.
Yeah. There's a lot of no's in Fairfax, though. Over 100,000 no votes in Fairfax.
Yeah, but look at the net.
No, I understand, but I'm just saying.
I don't know where 9% is left, frankly.
It's
It's probably scattered all over.
Yeah. It's scattered among these counties, I guess.
Yeah.
James City, Pennsylvania, Albemarle, Winchester, Henrico, Bland,
Yeah.
Augusta, Rockland, Russell, Chesterfield, Richmond, Henry.
Richmond is only 60%, huh?
Yeah. Lynchburg, Campbell, Suffolk, Shenandoah, Franklin City, and
Yeah,
Frederick.
it's just scattered all over there.
Scattered between all those counties.
But even though, what'd you say, Fairfax is how much in?
94, I think. 94.
Yeah. Still, 20 some odd thousand votes to come in there.
It just jumped again. Oh, the yeses went down a little bit.
0.1%.
Right. I think this is going to end up being pretty close.
New York Times said 52.
Right. We're getting close to that.
Yep. Are we going to hang to the end or?
It's up to you.
I think-
we're at 94. Let's just hang to the end.
All right.
You can go to the bath if you need to go to the bathroom.
But
or something.
your calls to Fairfax finally came.
I know. Finally.
Meant something.
Jeez.
They finally had a big jump.
You can also, if you need to stretch your legs for a second.
I'm all right.
You're all right? We just saw another dump.
Nothing
But
changed.
nothing changed. Massive dumps. Fairfax is still at 94.
Which is still a good number of votes. That's still over 20,000 votes. Probably the largest pure number yet to come.
Probably, yeah.
Maybe Richmond.
Maybe Richmond. Let's see. Richmond's not that big.
It's not small.
They've got 45,000 votes
Yeah, so it's 75,000 votes.
remaining.
Another 30,000 to come.
Yeah, 30,000 votes remaining. So that is more than
Fairfax, yeah.
Fairfax.
It's close, but a little more.
We've got 94% of the vote in, so we're getting very close, folks.
Very close.
It's currently
The margin may change, but the results are obviously mathematically impossible to change.
right. The yeses have won. That means Virginia will get redistricted for.
Maybe. For projected.
I was gonna say that. Man.
Oh.
You didn't let me finish. I was thinking of the right word.
Of course.
Ah.
You snooze, you lose.
Oh man.
All right, I need my soda.
Soda. Let's see.
Although the margin doesn't matter, I'm glad to see it's not, 0.2% or something like that, where it really could be questioned.
Yeah, exactly. This is a healthy enough margin.
So it can't be questioned, yeah.
It's close, but it's not. Yeah, it's not.
It's not an
razor-
eyelash. It's 70,000 votes.
Yeah.
Incredible turnout.
Yes, seriously. I mean, like we said, we were talking about the amount of money and fame that's been poured into this election. Maybe that got people out. I mean,
No, I think it was the issue.
you think it was the issue itself?
Yeah, I think it was the issue itself.
But Obama was on our TV.
Yeah. Obama.
Obama.
You don't see that too often.
No.
Still sitting at 94, huh?
Yeah.
Nothing's moved.
Nothing's moved.
There was still a good number of votes from Henrico. 18%. That's going to be another 15 to 20,000 votes.
Yeah, true. Shenandoah is now the lowest percent in.
Yeah, but it's a little small.
Oh, Shenandoah.
Suffolk is not tiny.
You interrupted my
sorry.
my singing. Yeah, Suffolk is not tiny. And it's yes plus 4.
Yep.
57% of the vote is in. Oh, Shenandoah, I long to hear you.
Pretty damn good. I think you should be on the circuit.
Probably.
Still at 94. Still at 1.6.
If you're just tuning in, the yeses have won.
When do we call it?
You call it at 7:15.
And what time is it now?
It's now 9:20.
So over 2 hours ago.
That's wild, man.
And all the outlets just called it a few minutes ago.
Crazy. I thought that was crazy, but you were right. So
Yep. Well, I was looking at the distribution of the vote, which is always the key.
Right, and you were looking at
And
population.
with nothing in from Fairfax, just no way that lead was going to hold.
Makes sense. Makes sense, pup.
Yep.
You want to come say hi to people?
Yeah, come say hi. He's not budging, huh?
Let's see.
They all want to see him.
You want to say hi? Come here. Come here. He's rolling over. He wants me to pet his tummy. Hey, you want to say hi?
He doesn't.
I don't want to yank him off his bed.
No, don't yank him.
He's pretty much rock solid on there right now.
He hasn't made a peep, though, in over 2 hours.
No.
That's pretty good.
Noah, I long to hear you.
Don't push it too hard.
Yeah, I think that last part I'm going off. I'm doing.
Any questions?
Let me see.
From our up? Nope, nothing changed.
Oh.
Still at 1.6. 90,000 votes. 95,000.
Someone said they're shocking. It's shocking how many no's there were.
Not really. This was, not a non-controversial maneuver.
Right.
There were, arguments against it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in theory, they're very legitimate arguments. In the context of the current landscape of the country, they're not.
Right. Right. And remember, Virginia's not an overwhelmingly blue state. They call it, light blue.
It's pretty blue.
Pretty blue. Pretty.
Hello.
Just had a Republican governor.
Well, Maryland has had Republican governors. It's pretty.
Not right now, but yeah, we have had. That's true.
Massachusetts has had Republican governors.
Yeah.
Someone said this was a sucky maneuver, just necessary like a colonoscopy. That's
pretty much.
That's a good analogy.
Yep. Oh, we're at 95.
Oh.
Went down, though. The yeses went down by 0.2.
Interesting.
Check out Fairfax.
Fairfax is done.
No, they still have 6% is not nothing in Fairfax. When you're talking about 400,000 votes, that's 24,000 votes.
Henrico's at 82. Richmond's at 60.
Still at 60. Hasn't moved. Must have been some of the Republican counties that moved.
Right. This county, Augusta, is still a no county that has 64% and that has some population. Yeah, most of the
Suffolk
county.
Go up. But that's a yes county.
It's a yes county.
Shenandoah has no people.
Yeah. The only other county is Augusta on the no side that has still some votes to come in that might, that could maybe affect things a little bit.
Maybe,
but probably
not even maybe 0.1% or something.
Yeah.
As I said, the bottom line is we don't care. I mean, it's nice that it's not so close as to call into question the result. But beyond that, it doesn't matter. No one's going to remember. All they remember is the redistricting. You started it, Trump. Be careful of what you wish for. And I've talked about this a lot.
Okay.
For a long time. Remember, I've said all of these efforts to try to rig the vote, they often backfire. They don't work the way you think they're going to work. It's not that easy to manipulate the electorate. You often get backlashes or, counterintuitive results.
Right. Or front lashes.
What's a front lash?
I don't know.
Oh.
I just made that up.
Oh. Maybe the Merriam-Webster will pick it up.
Should I call them?
Yeah.
Hi, I'd like to speak with Merriam-Webster. Hello?
They
Nothing.
didn't answer, huh?
No.
Said it didn't pick up your front lash.
People don't even use I mean, they just use online dictionaries now. People don't even have physical dictionaries anymore.
I don't either.
That's my
I have
point.
to admit it. I don't have a physical dictionary. I don't have a physical phone book.
Nope.
Oh, I just heard your dog.
Yeah, he just moved. My dog moves.
He moved
I mean,
first
think
time
about
in
it.
2 hours.
If you're trying to look up a word, instead of flipping through it, you just click, boom,
Yep.
you have the definition.
Are there still phone books even in existence?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably, huh?
My Nana has, I mean, for a long time. I don't know if she still does, but like
I haven't seen a phone book
up
in a
until
long time.
over 95% of the vote is now.
All
in,
right.
they're saying.
I think we can shut it down at this
Okay.
point. They're not going to update if they're over 95. And
Yeah.
it's still 1.4%, 80,000 votes.
Right. Let's see. I just want to see if
Just see a few of these.
yeah, Fairfax is
Yeah,
over
Fairfax is in.
95. Henrico's at 82. Richmond's still at 60.
60, yeah.
Let's see. Shenandoah's still at 55.
There's no votes there.
No votes. The Augusta is the only real no with any sort of votes, and even that's not going to change anything really.
No.
All right, folks. Something. No. Okay. All right, folks. This was our live coverage. Let me try that again. Okay, folks. This was our.
Go ahead. I'm
Why'd
encouraging
Oh,
you.
you're encouraging me. Okay, folks. This was our live coverage of the 2026 special redistricting election in Virginia. The yeses have won. Over 95% of the vote is now in. The yeses have won. That means Virginia will be redistricted. In layman's terms, this is probably a win for the Democrats, probably a loss for the Republicans. Dad, what are your final words to the people?
You know, Republicans can whine all they want about breaking the so-called bipartisan consensus in Virginia. But Trump declared war on the Democrats. He said, we're going to do something you should never do. Redistrict in the middle of a decade, not right after the election, the census, solely for the purpose of giving Republicans a partisan advantage. Democrats are simply responding to what Trump has started. As I said, a lot of these efforts to rig elections, like what Trump was endeavoring, often have a backlash, and that's tough. We don't like it. It's not good policy, but we cannot, if you believe in, separation of powers, we cannot tolerate another Congress headed by a toady who simply dances as a puppet to whatever the president says. That's not what the framers envisioned when they crafted our Constitution.
All right. Thank you all for being here. We really appreciate it. We'll be back on Thursday, I guess, to do the NFL draft.
We'll see. We'll let you know.
Okay, we'll let you know. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Good night. Wow, that was quite a marathon.